Well, rain postponed the start of yesterday's semifinals in the 4th Region softball tournament here at Western Kentucky University as we're down to the final 4 teams. And tonight, here are the semifinals. It's the Barren County Trojanettes taking on the Cumberland County Lady Panthers for the 3rd time this season. That'll be followed by South Warren and Franklin Simpson. Hi, everybody from Western Kentucky University Softball Complex, home of the Lady Toppers. Jay Turner alongside Robert Bauer for the broadcast today on 104.7 WCLU. Our studio producer is Jake Norris, and Carter Alls of BC Live providing the live stream today here on the Don Franklin pregame report. Coach Darryl Murphy's Trojanettes are 18-7 entering tonight's semifinals. They were champions of District 15, making their 9th straight appearance in the Region 4 tournament. They defeated Todd County Central Monday afternoon after a 2-hour rain delay, 7-4 in the first round of the 4th Region tournament. The game was scheduled for 1 o'clock, but did not get started until around 3:10. Barren County has won 7 in a row, 10 of its last 11. And this is their 4th straight trip to the semifinals. They were defeated last year by South Warren, 11-0 in 5 innings. And a win over Cumberland County this afternoon would put the Trojanettes in the regional championship for the 2nd time in 3 years and only the 4th time since 2004. Cumberland County Lady Panthers, coached by Ryan Kraft, is in his 6th season. They're 35-3, a school record number of wins. Champions of District 16. Their only 3 losses came to Owensboro Catholic 4-1 on March 21st. Barren County 4-3 in 8 innings on March 30th, and Clay County, Tennessee 5-4 on April 18th. All A-state champs this year, and the Lady Panthers knocked off Greenwood for the first time ever, win over the Lady Gators 3-2 on Monday. Cumberland County lost in the 4th Region semifinals last year to Warren East by a score of 2-1. Cumberland County and Barren County split during the regular season. The Trojanettes won in Burkesville 4-3 in 8 innings. On March 30th, Lady Panthers winning at Barren County 3-2 in 8 innings on May 8th, which broke a 21-game win streak for Barren County against Cumberland County. And the Trojanettes' overall series dating back to 2002 is 29-2. The only other Cumberland County win was in 2002, and Cumberland County won 3-2. And Robert, could we see another one of these tight games here for this 4th Region semifinal?
I think you will. This is a very good Cumberland County team. You kind of said, and I agree with you, this is a once-in-a-lifetime type of team for them. 38 games, and they've only lost 3. One of those is a region loss. It just so happens to be to us. The other, out of region, out of state, were the 2 losses. So this is a powerful team. They hit 388. They average 11 hits a game. They actually average 14 runs a game. So when you look at the amount of firepower they have offensively. Their first 4 or 5 hitters really just put the ball in play, and they can put the ball in play with a lot of power. They've hit 50 home runs this year, so they average 1.3 home runs a game. I just said 14 runs a game, so you know that they are going to be an offensive-minded team, and honestly, Shay's going to have her hands full, but she did a great job with a very formidable Todd County Central team. On Monday, I thought Todd County, to their credit, came to play. They were not scared, didn't back down, didn't just they weren't just happy with being here. So we did a great job. Our 2 through 4 spot in the order hit 500. We were 7 of 14, drove in 6 runs. Shirley was 3 of 4, Bogue was 2 of 4. Nora had 3 RBIs, Shay had 1, and Josie Moore was 1 of 3. She scored a couple runs and drove in a couple. So we need that same type of production from them, and honestly, we really just need to put the ball in play. One of the things that I thought was very interesting looking at Cumberland County stats is they've given up 109 runs this year. Only 60 of those is earned, so that means they've given up a lot of unearned runs. 49 to be exact have been unearned. So you put the ball in play, force them to make plays in a situation where they've not been a whole lot. They've never been to a regional final, and they're playing tonight for an opportunity to do that for the first time in school history. So we need to be the ones to put pressure on them. We're the guests today, so we don't get that benefit that we've had all tournament long of batting last and kind of absorbing some of that pressure. So we need to make sure that we put the ball in play, and we're really ready for the moment to be able to have an opportunity. Somebody's going to have an opportunity to pull a massive upset against more than likely South Warren tomorrow night.
And that's your keys to the game, brought to you by J&J Sales. We got all 4 district winners here in the semifinals of the 4th region tournament. You got Cumberland County out of District 16, Barren County winner of District 15, Franklin Simpson the winner of District 13, and South Warren the winner of District 14. As we take a look at the game time weather, it is 81 degrees here in Bowling Green. Kind of a humid afternoon. We had some showers earlier today, but it is a sunny sky now. A few clouds wafting through the sky, but 81 degrees and partly cloudy skies. The heat index right now is, well, the humidity is 70%, so that makes the temperature feel a little warmer than it actually is. The game time weather check brought to you by Colton Steakhouse and Grill, and some connections here with Barren County and Cumberland County. Of course, head coach Daryl Murphy is a Cumberland County alumni, and he was head coach at Cumberland County from 2004 to 2010. And as I mentioned, Barren County has been a region runner-up 3 times since the beginning of the millennium. John Butler coached the team in 2004, Angie Vaughn in 2010, and Daryl Murphy took the Trojanettes to the regional championship in 2024, just 2 years ago. And only 5 schools out of 17 here in the 4th region have won championships since 1999. Greenwood has won 9 of them. Allen County, Scottsville 6, Warren East 5, South Warren 5, and Franklin Simpson has won 1. South Warren, of course, won the region tournament last year over Warren East, and they've won 3 of the last 4 regional championships, and they'll be looking to advance to their 11th straight region final with a win tonight over Franklin Simpson. Let's take a look at the starting lineups of today's game, brought to you by Matt London, Kentucky Farm Bureau agent. First for Cumberland County under head coach Ryan Kraft, and batting first and playing at first base will be Kenzie Willen. Molly Vincent will be batting second. She's the shortstop. The catcher is Maddie Cooksey. She'll be batting third. At third base and batting cleanup is Gracie Myatt. Abby Morgan will be in left field batting fifth. Erica Branham will be the pitcher today for the Lady Panthers. She'll be batting sixth. Batting seventh in right field is Aaliyah Scott. Lily Schrock will be batting eighth. She'll be at second base. And Jordy McDonald at the bottom of the order, and she is the center fielder for the Lady Panthers. There are 5 seniors on this Cumberland County team with Abby Morgan, Jordy McDonald, Molly Vincent, Gracie Myatt, Erica Branham, the 5 seniors for the Lady Panthers. For the Trojanettes this afternoon, under head coach Daryl Murphy, batting first and playing in left field will be number 14, Lily Elmore. Josie Moore will be the shortstop. She'll be batting second. Batting third and at third base will be Nora Shirley. Audrey Jones is the designated player today. She'll be batting fourth in place of Caitlin Ray, who will be at second base. Batting fifth is the pitcher, Shay Bogue. Hadley Elkins will be the center fielder, batting sixth. Batting seventh behind the plate is Chloe Westmoreland. Adley Cunningham at first base, batting eighth. And in right field is Kira Moore. She'll be at the bottom of the order for the Trojanettes. And there are several seniors on this Trojanette team with Lily Elmore, Kira Moore, Josie Moore, Caitlin Ray, Nora Shirley, Adley Cunningham, and Chloe Westmoreland. 7 of the 9 starters for Barren County, who just graduated from high school this past Saturday. So a lot of seniors on both teams. It'll be a rebuilding for both these teams next year. And that's your starting lineup, brought to you by Matt London, Kentucky Farm Bureau agent. Of course, you look at the last 2 games, the Trojanettes and the Lady Panthers. That first game, with the Trojanettes won 4-3 at Cumberland County. Shea Bogue threw 131 pitches in 8 innings. Erica Branham for Cumberland County threw 111 in 8 innings. Bogue struck out 7. Branham struck out 7. 5 walks for Bogue, 1 walk for Branham. And for Bogue, she gave up 6 hits, 3 runs, 2 of those earned. And for Branham, she gave up 5 hits, 4 runs, 2 of those earned for Cumberland County. And in the second game, with the Trojanettes losing that game 3-2, Bogue pitched 110 in 8 innings. Both games went 8 innings, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, gave up 10 hits, 3 runs, 2 of those earned. Erica Branham had 106 pitches in that game for Cumberland County. In 8 innings, she struck out 5, walked 2, gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, and 1 of those earned. So it's pretty balanced there, pretty equal.
It is, and if you look at it, go back to my theme there, in the game that we won, Cumberland County gave us 2 of our 4 runs as unearned. So we were able to reach kind of via the air there. We also gave up unearned runs in both games, just one of them. So the biggest difference for us, though, in our win, we were able to scratch together 5 hits. Shea was 2 of 3, and only 3 hits combined in the loss, while they had 4 kids that had 2 hits apiece. Willen, Scott, Morgan, and Vincent all had 2 hits, including one of those a double. So they're able to put a lot of hits together, able to string some things together. So you really have to bring your A game, and you know they're fired up and ready to go. I'd say this will be a late arriving crowd. It's not like Monday where everybody's kind of off work and you can kind of just show up. So a 5:30 start presses probably some people to get here, but they'll fill in, and they've done a good job through some rain getting the field ready. I know some subsidiary areas kind of going off the field on the third base side, going off the field on the first base side, still have pretty big puddles. But in theory, that's not on the playing surface. You just got to be able to navigate them if you go over there and try to get a foul ball.
Yeah, there was a puddle over there around third base on the Cumberland County side here, but there's a big puddle on the Barren County side near the dugout. So they squeezed that out Monday when they had all the rain. They just kind of tried to scoot it off, but I don't think they've attempted to do that, thinking it'd dry up by the sun, but it didn't. It didn't do that. So we're going to take a 3-minute break, and we'll come back with the first pitch, brought to you by Farmers RECC, Barren County Trojanettes, and the Cumberland County Lady Panthers. The winner goes to the championship tomorrow night for the 4th region title. Back in 3 minutes on 104.7 WCLU Sports.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Are you experiencing lag? Has your favorite show become the buffering wheel? Losing connection in different rooms? Sounds like you've got a case of bad internet service. Make the right choice for your internet service and get Glasgow EPB Fiber. When you call now, you not only get the gig from Glasgow EPB Fiber for only $80 a month, but we'll throw in the Glasgow EPB Wi-Fi for secure, high-speed wireless coverage for your entire home for only $5 a month extra. Call today and get the internet that provides fun for the whole family.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Maximize your internet experience with the SCRTC Wi-Fi app. Your home network at your fingertips. Personalized settings to enhance your Wi-Fi performance. Parental control features that provide peace of mind. Set screen time limits and more. Protect your network from malware, intrusions, and virus threats. Fiber fast internet, customer service, and managed Wi-Fi solutions from SCRTC.
Welcome back to Western Kentucky University's Lady Toppers Softball Complex. Sunny, warm, humid afternoon here in Bowling Green for this 4th Region semifinals. Barren County, Cumberland County, South Warren. Franklin Simpson in the second game tonight over at Nick Dennis Field. The baseball championship is today. Bowling Green 33-5 against Greenwood at 27-10. So a all 14th district final in the boys' 4th Region baseball tournament, which will start at 6 o'clock.
Rematch of the 14th district championship game, obviously. Yeah. Greenwood ended up beating Bowling Green.
Yeah.
Put up several runs, 6-1, something like that was the final. So that would be a pretty big upset if they were able to repeat that. But Bowling Green has been a lot more than Greenwood here lately. So Greenwood and Coach Jaggers see if they can pull up the upset to make it to Lexington next week.
Yeah, Bowling Green beat Barren County in the first round 6-2. Russell County beat Logan 6-3. Greenwood barely got by Allen County Scottsville 2-1 and almost got beat last night by Franklin Simpson. So both of their wins by 1 run over Allen County Scottsville 2-1. Franklin Simpson 11-1 and 5 over Monroe County. And then Bowling Green won last night, 12-2 over Russell County and 5. Greenwood over Franklin Simpson 5-4. So it's Bowling Green, Greenwood. And to lead it off for the Trojanettes here in this ball game, the first semifinal game of the 4th Region tournament, is left fielder Lily Elmore. Barren County in all black uniforms this afternoon. Burgundy stripes down the sides. And it is Branham to throw the pitch in for a strike. Got Adam Ryder behind the plate umpiring for the game today. Tyler Jesse over at third base. And
Adam, I can't think of Adam's last name.
I'm not sure. Here's a little ground ball picked up by the third baseman and throw to Willen for the first out. That's Adam Clark, right?
Yeah, I couldn't think of Adam's last name.
I never see Adam with a cap on, so that kind of threw me off there. So first out of the inning for the Trojanettes, and it brings up Josie Moore for Barren County. Erica Branna, a 1.39 ERA for Cumberland County. First pitch is a ball. Branham has started in 24 of the 26 ball games for Cumberland County. He's given up 92 hits. Has walked struck out 138 batters and only walked 19.
I was going to say, doesn't walk very many.
The count is 2-0 to Josie Moore. Josie Moore batting .325. Here's Brandon with a pitch, and it is going to be a strike. Right now we got a 2-1 count.
Right down the middle at the bottom of the zone. You're not going to see the zone expanded very much with this official behind the plate. It's going to be pretty much within the parameters of the dish.
Popped up toward right, and it will drop for a base hit.
Go.
And here goes Josie Moore out over to second. She slides in.
Misplayed over there by Scott, and really I think she thought the second baseman, who is Shyrock, had probably the beat on the ball, and she got a terrible jump on it. Started a little late, and it fell over there in the no-man's triangle in right field. Ball was misplayed, couldn't pick it up cleanly, and good job. That's just a straight read by Josie getting an extra base. So that's a single with an error to get her to second.
So Nora Shirley up next for Barren County, and here's the pitch, and it is going to be high and away for ball one. The sun could be a little factor out there in right field. You got shadowing going on in center field and left field right now, as the sun will start to set here in the next couple of hours or so. Here's Branham with a pitch, and it is over the plate for strike one.
There's not probably many places you play with a giant, 7-foot or 7-story parking structure over in left field to create shadow. So that will be something you didn't deal with on Monday.
And a swing and a miss by Shirley. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Nora Shirley, batting .443. She's had 38 RBIs this year, 39 hits for the senior. Just graduated from Barren County High School. Here's Brandon with a pitch on this one, fouls it off.
Did a better job there. Couldn't catch up on the one pitch, couldn't catch up to that fastball. Better job there just getting a piece of it and fouling it back off the right side.
Shirley had a really good game against Todd Central on Monday, 3 for 4, 3 RBIs. And here's Brandon with a pitch and fouled straight back by Shirley.
Top of the zone, she tried to hold up on it, but the bat went around and just got a piece of it to foul it back here behind home plate.
Count stays 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Josie Moore is at second. Here's Brandon with a pitch.
Low.
And
Ooh. It was close.
It was really close,
Borderline. She kind of took her glove down and got it and turned it, so didn't frame it up for the official to call it a strikeout looking.
2 balls, 2 strikes now to Nora Shirley. Here's the pitch from Branham. Foul ball out toward right field, out of play.
Stays 2-2. Runner on second, 1 out. We just underway.
And these stats on Cumberland County, they did not update the full stats on the Monday game against Greenwood. Probably about the same, though. Pitch is high, and that'll make it a Riley Dental Group full count with 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Decent sample size when you got 7 games worth of stats there in front of you.
Yeah, because they've had 38. Barren County's played 25.
On out.
And a walk. You look at Branham, she hasn't walked that many. We talked about that. That's only her 20th walk of the year in 24 games.
She had a 1-2 count and fought off several pitches around the zone and was able to draw the walk to get it first and second now with your 4-hole hitter up and just 1 out.
And Audrey Jones is the designated player today for the Trojanettes, batting for Caitlin Ray, the second baseman. And that pitch is
high and out.
High and out for ball 1.
Maybe more out than up.
So Josie Moore at second, Nora Shirley at first with 1 out. Jones, the batter, here's the pitch, and it got the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jones.
After you walk Nora there, you're probably saying, Audrey, I want you to see a couple, make her throw a strike, kind of get back in the groove, so she's got 2 more to look at.
Brandon with a pitch, and it's fouled back behind the Barren County bleachers to our right. Jones batting .275 on the year, 11 hits, 5 RBIs. She was 1 for 3 against Todd Central on Monday. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jones. Here's the pitch. It goes into the dirt, and everybody will stay put.
Tried to throw a changeup. McDonald really didn't even have to block it up. She just kind of let it roll to her. Decent waist pitch on 1-2.
Branham with a pitch. Slams it right into center field. Here comes Moore rounding third. She's going to head home. And the first score of the ball game for Barren County, Josie Moore.
That's a big hit for Jones. She's in the 4 spot, but her average is kind of slumped lower than the rest of those around her. So a big spot there for her to be able to drive in the first run. The junior who's in the cleanup spot just trades places there, and we get runner first and second with 1 out, now up 1.
Yeah, just her 6th RBI of the season for Audrey Jones. Shea Bogue, the pitcher, up next for Barren County. Got Shirley at second base, and Jones at first now. Still only 1 out for Barren County. With a 1-0 lead over the Lady Panthers. Off 2 hits. And here's the pitch by Branham. And it goes right up the middle. They miss it. It goes all the way to center field. Trojanettes will score again. Nora Shirley.
Ball on the ground like that, you get a really good jump because you know you got to go. There's somebody behind you, so it's a forced play at third if they're able to come up for it. So that gives Nora the ability to start her engines early, and Darryl waving her all the way. Get 2 on the board, and Miley comes in there for a courtesy runner.
Miley Commons, a freshman.
That was Bogue with the single. Didn't really have a whole lot of time to say her name there. First pitch right back up the middle.
Yeah. That was her 24th hit of the year, 16th RBI of the season for the pitcher, Shea Bogue. 2-0 now, Barren County. Here's Brandon with a pitch. Fouled it off to the right toward the Barren dugout, hitting the netting. Hadley Elkins is the center fielder, a freshman for Barren County.
Hadley was 0 for 2, got hit on Monday.
Elkins has hit 2 home runs this year for the Trojanettes. Barren County as a whole, 12 home runs. You looked at Cumberland County a minute ago. They have hit 50 home runs this year.
That's an impressive number.
It really is. Fouled back behind the backstop here.
You gotta ride a little momentum into that aluminum stick you got in your hands here to be able to see if you can put a little power in one and drive one in the gap and keep this going.
0-2 the count to Elkins. Here's the pitch. And that will be ball 1 to Elkins.
Aggressive, went cutting at the first couple, but that one was high and outside.
Here's a pitch from Branham and a swing and a miss as Elkins goes down on strikes for the second out of the inning for the Trojanettes. It'll bring up catcher Chloe Westmoreland.
Looked like a rise ball that raised and elevated her eyes there. She went chasing it for the second out of the inning.
Barren County runners at first and second. Here's Brandon with a pitch, and it is outside for ball 1. You got Jones at second, Commons at first.
Westmoreland had a hit and scored on Monday night, or Monday afternoon. I guess it's technically Monday morning. I got it all wrong all the way.
I get the days mixed up anymore. Westmoreland, 1 for 3 against Town Central on Monday. Here's the pitch from Branham, and it misses inside. 2-0. You got Abby Morgan in left field, Jordy McDonald center field, Aaliyah Scott in right field for Cumberland County. Lily Schrox is second. Kenzie Willen at first, Molly Vincent the shortstop, Gracie Might at third. That pitch is fouled off. Of course, Cooksey is behind the plate, Branham the pitcher. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Chloe Westmoreland. Westmoreland batting .280 on the year with 21 hits on the season, 9 RBI. Branham, that one's fouled back in the netting.
Went from 2-0 to 2-2.
2s across the board.
You got 2.
And 2 runners.
I was going to say 2 standing out there on the base pass.
Brandon with a 2-2 pitch.
Got it.
Yeah, that looked good. Yeah.
Painted the corner there.
Yeah. That ends the inning, leaving 2 stranded, but the Trojanettes scored 2. And we have played a half inning. It's Barren County 2, Cumberland County nothing. Back in 1 minute here on WCLU Sports.
Hey there, this is Billy with Southern States Glasgow.
And I'm Lindsay. A lot of people think we're just a farm store.
But we're so much more. From pet food and propane to lawn and garden supplies, we've got what you need every day of the year.
And don't forget the trusted advice, whether it's caring for your cattle, your backyard chickens, or your front yard grass.
Southern States Glasgow, locally owned, farmer friendly, and always here to help.
Southern States, your all-season solution.
When trying to find a bank that satisfies, everyone wants more of this. But where do you go to find great savings and friendly service all in one? A Kasasa account at the People's Bank. Kasasa accounts offer high interest, cash back, and automatic savings growth. Whether you open a Kasasa Cash, Kasasa Cash Back, or Kasasa Saver, your earnings will be through the roof. Come see the People's Bank in Cave City or Glasgow and see the difference in savings and service. Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact the People's Bank for details. Member FDIC.
Are you looking?
Western Kentucky University Lady Toppers softball complex here in Bowling Green for the 4th region semifinals. Jay Turner with Robert Bauer. A warm afternoon here in Bowling Green. After we had some showers, the sun popped through. Leading off for Cumberland County will be Kenzie Willen, the first baseman for the Lady Panthers. And Willen batting just over 500 at 508. She has hit 19 home runs this year for Cumberland County. Here's Shea Bogue with a pitch. And it is a strike delivered.
Love the aggressiveness early from the Trojanettes. You scored 2 runs off 3 hits, 1 Cumberland County error. You did leave 2 on base, but more importantly, you got 2 across the plate to get you going here in the first.
Shea Bogue, 1.32 ERA. 2,900 pitches on the year. The only pitcher for Barren County this year. Pitched in every inning. 227 1/3 pitched innings. Giving up 198 hits, 75 runs, 43 earned, 155 strikeouts for Bogue, and 33 walks. And here is the pitch. And they say that one just a tad low.
Just missed low. That's kind of the same area that we were getting benefit of the call the other way, so you can't really complain about it, but you just got to learn where the zone is and get it up a tad.
Don't know of any other pitchers in this region that has thrown over 2,900 pitches. And that pitch.
Same spot, same call. Got to get it up.
Yep. 3-1 is the count to Willen. Willen with 60 hits on the year. Talked about 19 home runs. Batting .508. Bogue with a 3-1 pitch coming to Willen. Fouled it right back behind home plate.
You don't like it, but you have to come in there and challenge her and make her beat you instead of just giving her the free pass there. She put one low in the zone, didn't elevate it, but put it across to make her swing at it.
Got a Riley Dental Group full count here with 3 balls and 2 strikes to Kenzie Willen. And a pitch, fouled it off. Willen had 2 hits in the earlier game to Barren County in the loss. And also doesn't show her with any hits in that first game against the Trojanettes. Here's a pitch, and slams that one to the gap in the right field all the way to the fence. Hit the fence, and Willen rounding first, headed towards second, and the throw is late, and Willen gets a stand-up double for Cumberland County to lead it off.
That was going to be a double no matter how you sliced it there. Good job by Moore just getting it back in. Decent throw right at the base, but Willen was already standing on top of it. A double to start the game for Willen.
Yeah.
That's her 12th double of the year.
12th double, yep. And now Molly Vincent, the shortstop for Cumberland County. Vincent batting .378. Vincent with 42 hits, 25 RBIs on the year. She's hit 4 home runs. First pitch is a ball to Molly Vincent.
They swing it just under 400.
Yeah, 388.
So they put a lot of runs on the board. They hit a ton of hits. We talked about 11 a game. So you're not going to keep them from hitting the ball. You just want to keep it in front of your defenders.
Yep. Straight shot to Bogue for the out, leaving Willen at second. I mean, that was right directly to her.
The benefit of a softball player is you don't really fall off the mound one way or the other when you deliver it, because of the underhand. You're going straight to the plate, and that ball was hit straight back to her. So a line out to the pitcher gets Cumberland County's first out on the board.
And that one's popped out center. And who's going to make the catch out there? That is Moore, Kira Moore.
Shallow right center up.
2 away for Cumberland County here in the bottom half of the first inning. Bringing up the third baseman, Gracie Myatt.
Because it was so shallow and Moore had an angle just to be able to throw out Willen if she tried it, there wasn't much of an attempt to tag and go to third.
Gracie Myatt batting .402 on the year for the Lady Panthers. The pitch is high for ball one. Myatt with 4 home runs this year, 51 hits, 54 RBIs, and 11 doubles.
Floated a change up there for the first pitch to Myatt.
Myatt had a couple of hits against the Trojanettes in the first game this season. And that pitch gets the outside edge of the plate.
I think he's being pretty consistent, but you can see how much, just fractionally, a difference it is when you're just a little low versus elevate just a little bit more. He's going to give you that corner.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss by Myatt.
Took a little off of it right at the bottom of the zone.
Got 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Myatt. With Willen at second, they're 2 outs here in the bottom half of the first inning. Barren County leading 2-0. Shea Bogue fires it in. Ooh, well,
must have been
a little high on that one.
I don't know,
just inside the plate. I thought it got across the inside of the plate there, but
probably borderline both places there.
Yeah.
You'd love the punch out, but you got to come back 2-2 here.
Bogue fires it in. A little ground ball. It's picked up by Shirley. The throw to Cunningham is there. And Cumberland County leaves 1 stranded. They get 1 hit in the bottom half of the first inning. We go to the top of the second in 1 minute. Barren County leading 2-0 on WCLU Sports.
For high quality, cost effective, and highly visible advertising? At ATM Media Solutions, we offer large scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy and Sonic, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, Highway 90 East, Burkesville Road, and our newest location in front of Gondolier. Call 270-629-4542 to get a quote today. ATM Media Solutions. Advertise with ease.
If you've been thinking about straightening your smile, but want something simple and subtle, Riley Dental Group has the perfect solution. Sure Smile Clear Aligners offer an easy, comfortable, nearly invisible way to transform your smile. It all starts with a quick, non-invasive digital scan. No messy impressions, no metal brackets, just advanced technology creating a customized plan just for you. You'll wear a series of clear aligners designed to gently guide your teeth into place. Call Riley Dental Group today to schedule your free consultation.
Brought to you by CRS Construction.
8-9-1 after you got 3 hits and 2 runs in the first.
Cunningham's hit a home run this year for the Trojanettes. Here's Brandon with a pitch, and it's going to be a strike to Cunningham, who's batting .172 on the year.
Really aggressive in the first. You need to kind of keep the pressure on Cumberland and continue to be aggressive. Put it in play.
Brandon fires it in. Up on that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Barren County all black with burgundy numbers outlined in white with burgundy stripes down the sides. Cumberland County in green and gold today. Panthers in gold across the front of their shirts. And that pitch is going to be high. Makes it 2 balls and a strike.
You don't really have home and away uniforms per se. Usually the home team's supposed to wear a lighter uniform. I guess the dark green is lighter than black.
I thought they wore white on Monday.
Yeah.
I believe they did.
Just as long as they're not the same color.
Yeah, that can make things confusing. Cunningham swings on that pitch from Branham's. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Semifinals of the 4th region tournament here at WKU. Here's Branham with a pitch, and that one is going to be low. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. The Riley Dental Group full count.
Payoff pitch here for Adley.
Branham ready to deliver it, and it is going to be a ground ball into left field. Cunningham with a hit for the Trojanettes to lead it off here in the top half of the 2nd inning. Cunningham with her 12th hit of the year.
First hit of the regional tournament for Adley. Starts off the 2nd, and I just marked that down in the 1st inning, so we'll put that as my first error of the day.
And Kira Moore in the 9th hole, right fielder for the Trojanettes.
She drew a walk the other day that turned into a run and an RBI.
And she had an RBI, yep.
Tried to bunt there, and the ball bounced back up and hit the bat again. So that's a foul ball.
Barren County, 2 runs, 4 hits. Cumberland County, no runs and 1 hit so far in the first inning. As we're in the top of the 2nd. Here's Branham, and that's bunted back into the net right behind home plate.
Tough to bunt one over your eyes there, and usually when you do, it pops up, and it went back into the net there. So it puts you in a hole there, 0-2. You can't really, not saying you can't, but it puts you in a tough spot, probably not bunting here.
Yep. And Branham ready to throw. It is going to be popped up toward shortstop, and the shortstop will make the catch. That's Molly Vincent. As Cunningham will stay at first base. 1 out for the Trojanettes here at the top of the 2nd inning. And we go back to the top of the order with Lily Elmore.
Grounded out to the 3rd baseman to start the game. See if we can get her in the hit club here.
Elmore against Todd Central, 0 for 3 on Monday, and slaps at that one, and it's going to be a nice play. Lily Elmore got it to first base. Cunningham's on to 2nd, 1 out. Josie Moore, the batter.
That's a bump for a hit there, and I'm not saying Cumberland County did exactly what Todd did, but they did have a semi-shift on, and I don't know if she's been in the cage working on that, but she did a great job. That wasn't a slap. That was a drag bunt.
More of a drag bunt,
that went right to where the 2nd baseman would have normally been.
Yep.
Gets Cunningham to 2nd. We have 1st and 2nd again, 1 out.
And a pitch is across the plate, right down the middle. Strike 1.
Josie hit one to right field, a little pop-up, and got to 2nd on an error and eventually scored our 1st run of the game.
And Branham fires it in on the ground. We got people in the parking structure already. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 levels.
Wasn't quite as full as it was on Monday.
Probably fill up a little more here as the game progresses. Is the stairwell air conditioned? Because there's people sitting in it.
I don't think so.
Popped up to the right behind Barron's dugout. Out of play. There's people sitting in the stairwell.
They provide a little protection from the sun. I don't know.
Counts 1 ball, 2 strikes. To Josie Moore. Here's the pitch. And reached out on that one.
Took some off of it. That was a changeup. It floated out of the zone outside, but she still tried to connect with it. Said it was probably too close to take. And that is the 3rd strikeout of the day for Branham.
Brings up Nora Shirley. 2 outs for Barren County. 2 runners on here at the top of the 2nd. And here's Branham's pitch. And that's a strike.
Right down the middle, right across the letters.
I don't have the stats from the Greenwood game against Cumberland County. They did not have those posted online. which Cumberland County beat Greenwood for the first time ever in the history, 3-2 on Monday. 0-1 pitch from Branham, outside.
Same pitch she struck Moore out on. You see how it floats out of the zone. Good job there, Nora laying off of it.
And this pitch, 1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Off-speed pitch, you come back with a fastball right down the middle there. That's just kind of to keep you guessing, keep you off balance. So 1-2, 2 outs, and 2 on.
Yeah. Cunningham's at second. Elmore's at first. Here's the pitch. Chops it. And it's going to be a throw to first. Oh, overthrown. And Barren County could have come on home. And we're going to get in a mess here. And this might, wow. Gosh, we just didn't. What are you going to do? Going to throw home. Now going to throw to third. And try to get tagged, and she gets tagged, and that ends the inning.
That was just a base running blunder as we didn't know what to do as they overthrow it. When you overthrow, you just automatically think about going to second, but we had people on all spots and run ourselves literally out of an inning.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one right there. We played an inning and a half. Barren County 2, Cumberland County nothing. We'll be back in 1 minute on WCLU Sports.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
103.7 WHHT plays country's hottest hits from today's country artists. Like,
hey, what's up? It's Morgan Wallen.
Hey, it's Lainey Wilson.
Luke Combs here.
great country that you can listen to longer with local community information that you need on 103.7 WHHT.
And Don.
And it'll be the 5, 6, 7 hitters for the Lady Panthers here in the bottom half of the second with Abby Morgan, Erica Branham, and Aaliyah Scott. And Abby Morgan will lead it off for Cumberland County here in the bottom half of the second inning. And Shea Bogue will fire it in, and a swing and a miss by Morgan. Morgan batting .378 on the year. She's hit 4 home runs, 45 hits, 36 RBIs.
You don't ever have a spot in the lineup where you're saying, okay, I can take a little breather here.
There's no room for breathers. Pitch goes outside for ball one. I mean, you look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 batters over 350. And Cooksey's 5'11", Willen at 5'08", Myatt at 4'02". Bogue is going to be fouled back. It's off the tip of the edge of the bat there.
5, 6, 7 for them. You gave up a double to your leadoff batter in the first, but worked around it to leave her stranded there in the first. Big opportunity for us, but ran ourselves out of it. I do think there's probably
that looked good all the way, but he's calling it a ball.
A little low. I do think going back to that play, there is a little inkling that I thought, and we have a terrible angle, we can't see that ball was going to go in the dugout. But it didn't, and it wasn't a dead ball. And I'll tell you about the other part of it here after this pitch.
Bogue fires it in. It's high. 2-2.
I honestly thought we got lucky, and Adley didn't do anything wrong, but we kind of interfered with the throw, her running second to third, and they could have called her out for interference. They didn't. So we got a break and then gave it back to them there at the end of the second.
Bogue with a pitch. It's going to be a walk for Abby Morgan.
Low and inside. First walk of the day. second base runner. That one via the free pass.
Now the pitcher, Erica Branham. Branham batting .325. 41 hits, 41 RBIs. Shea Bogue bunts it down. It's going to be a foul ball. About 10 feet away to the left of the home plate.
Good job there letting it go foul, Nora.
Branham, yeah, that's right. That's what I said. 41 hits and 41 RBIs. Two to nothing. Trojanettes here. Bottom half of the second. First game of the fourth region semifinals. Bunting it down. Scooped up by Bogue. The throw to first is there to Cunningham. Advances the runner to second. One out for Cumberland County here in the bottom half of the second inning.
Threw a missile over there, didn't she? Adley scooped it out of the dirt. Low throw. And we have one out now. Runner on second.
And Aaliyah Scott is the batter. Batting .358, sophomore. 39 hits on the year, 25 RBIs for Scott. And Shea Bogue with a pitch. And that one's going to be foul to the right. Abby Morgan is at second base. Looks like some adjustment on socks there by Shea Bogue. Steps back in. And here's the pitch. But that got the outside corner of the plate, but maybe a little low.
It's kind of what we talked about the other day, and when you umpire 20 years, you see the game a little bit differently than maybe the average fan. If you can just hold that up in the zone instead of letting the bottom of the glove fall down, it looks so much different to the umpire, low versus in the zone.
And a little hopper ground ball, and Shirley throws to Cunningham. The throw back to third. They say she's safe.
Yeah, slid it underneath it. Good job, I thought, by Shirley holding her absolutely as long as you can before you had to throw out Scott going down to first base. So you get the 5-3 put out, and they advance a runner to third.
And that is Morgan, which brings up Lily Schrock for Cumberland County, the second baseman. Schrock batting .267. First pitch is a little high.
A little high. Working all around the zone, isn't she?
Yep.
Working all around the zone.
Schrock with 28 hits on the year, 18 RBIs. She's hit 4 home runs. They've had several hit home runs this year. 8 or 9 exactly. Bogue fires. That one looked good all the way. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Take 2 more of those.
Yeah, 9 hitters have scored home runs this year. Bogue with a 1-1 pitch. Swing.
I was going to say, I don't think you play around here with trying to waste pitches with a runner on third, do anything, just try to bear down here and put one over the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes now to Schrock. And the pitch out toward right field. It's going to drop for a base hit. And 1 run will score for Cumberland County. And it's 2-1 as Morgan came across to score on the single from Lily Schrock.
Good piece of hitting, honestly. Yep. Just took that outside pitch and drove it to right field. Got in just inside the foul fair line and was able to drive in their first run.
Their 19th RBI of the year for Schrock.
You hate to see that from your 8-hole hitter, but that's the way it goes sometimes.
Now Jordy McDonald for Cumberland County. Here's runner's going to go. The throw is out.
Good job, McDonald has stolen a bunch of bases. She was 24 of 25 before that, and Westmoreland cuts another one down to end the inning.
Yeah, how about that? That ends the inning. We played 2, but Cumberland did score 1 run. Trojanettes still lead 2-1 after 2 on WCLU Sports. Back in a minute.
Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Fourth Region semifinal game, Barren County Trojanettes and the Cumberland County Lady Panthers. And to lead it off for the Trojanettes is Audrey Jones.
Threatened in the second, was not able to put one across the plate there. 2 hits, but 2 left on, and ran ourselves out of an inning there.
Branham throws it in, and it's high for ball 1.
You know, they've got 2 errors on the board. They had 1 in each inning, 1 from the right fielder, 1 from the shortstop. But really, we made an error as well. That won't go on the board.
And a swing and a miss this time by Jones. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike.
Drove in a run in the first inning via her single.
Branham with a 1-1. Jones swings.
She's getting strikes with that off-speed pitch. That one didn't strike out Jones, but it did move the count to 1-2. And you see when she's able to kind of locate it and get it to do what it's supposed to, it floats off the edge there and really having a hard time laying off of it.
Brandon with a 1-2. That pitch high. Evens it up with 2 balls and 2 strikes. Audrey Jones. Brandon with a pitch. This is just outside the corner of the plate.
As I said, pretty consistent, not giving that pinch, but it's just a frog hair difference between a strike and a ball.
Right. Riley did a group full count now to Audrey Jones. Here's Brandon's pitch. Popped up foul, back into the netting. If you just joined us, we're in the top of the 3rd inning. Barren County 2, Cumberland County 1. Here's Branham. And that one's going to go right to the shortstop, Molly Vincent.
Just died, didn't it?
Yep. First out of the inning for Barren County. Bringing up Shea Bogue next.
It's not the best place. I mean, you just putting the ball in place fine, but what you allow her to do, she just comes out of the last inning and commits an error, and you get one right back to her, and she makes an easy play.
That one's popped up high towards second, and the second baseman there, Lily Schrock, makes the catch. 2 down for Barren County here in the top half of the 3rd inning. And now Hadley Elkins.
Kind of a line out and a fly out, both to the infield there. Elkins struck out in the first.
A little more shade in the outfield now, about 3/4 of it. And that one's grounded right into right field, right through the gap. Base hit for Hadley Elkins, the freshman. And Chloe Westmoreland up next for Barren County.
Hadley's first hit of the tournament.
That is number 23 on the year. Came in batting .275. And here's the pitch, and it's popped up foul into the netting. Barren County with 2 outs here. Elkins is at first.
Got to go with 2 outs here. Westmoreland struck out to end the first.
Here's Brandon's pitch. Ground ball towards second. A little throw over to first is there to Willen. That will end the inning. Trojanettes leave one stranded. And we played 2.5. Barren County with a 2-1 lead over Cumberland County. Back in 1 minute on WCLU Sports.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
When trying to find a bank that satisfies, everyone wants more of this. But where do you go to find great savings and friendly service all in one? A Casasa account at the People's Bank. Casasa accounts offer high interest, cash back, and automatic savings growth. Whether you open a Casasa Cash, Casasa Cash Back, or Casasa Saver, your earnings will be through the roof. Come see the People's Bank in Cave City or Glasgow and see the difference in savings and service. Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact the People's Bank for details. Member F.
Jay Turner with Robert Bauer here in Bowling Green. WKU Lady Toppers Softball Complex. 4th Region Semifinals. Barren County 2, Cumberland County 1. As we go to the bottom half of the 3rd inning. And to lead it off for Cumberland County here in the bottom half of the 3rd inning is, did I catch the number here?
So it should be McDonald.
Okay, that's right. Jordy McDonald.
I'm sorry. Go back a while ago. That was Shrock that got caught stealing.
Yeah, there's 4 and 14.
Yeah.
It was a 4 and a 14 on the number. Pitch is a strike from Bogue to McDonald.
McDonald was out or up when Shrock got caught stealing, so she'll get her turn at bat here to start the 3rd. So they've had 3 base runners. We caught one stealing. They scored one, and they left one stranded.
Here's Bogue's pitch. High for ball 1. McDonald batting .398, another senior for Cumberland County. 43 hits on the year, 29 RBIs. She's hit 4 home runs for the Lady Panthers. 1-1 pitch from Bogue. Ground ball toward Josie Moore, and the throw over to Cunningham there in time. And there's one away for the Lady Panthers here in the bottom half of the 3rd.
You got their powerful top of the lineup coming up. You don't want to get the 9-hole hitter on to lead off the 3rd inning. So good job getting her as the first out. And then you see Willen come back up, who doubled to right center to lead off the game, and she was stranded at second to end that inning.
These two teams met twice, 1-run win each way. Here's the pitch from Bogue, and a strike to Willen.
Inside corner, let her high.
It's a warm and muggy afternoon here after we've had rain. Bogue low on that pitch.
Completely opposite of what we've had. It seems like it could have rained over the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We go 2 months without any rain. In the last 2 weeks, it could rain at any moment.
Yeah. Still a big puddle over there to the right of the, just ahead of the Barren County dugout. Bogue. And that one low for ball 2.
Tried to take something off of it, but didn't follow through to get enough air underneath it. This may be the first actual sunny afternoon where you don't feel like it's going to rain in about 2 weeks.
There's some puffy clouds around, but yeah.
Those look harmless.
Yeah. Those are their cumulus clouds, they call them. I'm not much of a meteorologist, but.
Jay, be careful. We'll get you into sub and science class if you start with some of that.
That's okay. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Kinsey Willard. With 1 out here for Cumberland County, bottom half of the 3rd. And here's Bogue's pitch.
Yes.
And she swung at it. Yep. There's an SCRTC strikeout for Shea Bogue. 2 away.
Elevated that one inside, and you set that up. This is not Murphy's first rodeo. You set that one up by the first strike that you had, that inside pitch where she actually turned and asked the umpire where it was, and then you come right back at it to strike her out for a big second out. That's Shea's first strikeout of the day.
There's Bogue's pitch to Vincent. That one looked good, but they're going to say it's low for ball one. Yeah, there's 5 seniors on Cumberland County's team, 7 on Barren County's that have graduated. And here's the pitch, the ground ball. It is going to be scooped up by Moore. The throw to Cunningham is there. And that will end the inning for the Lady Panthers in the third.
Had to get rid of it. Speedy Vincent there cut her down for the third out.
Yep. So we have completed 3. It is Barren County 2, Cumberland County 1. We'll be back in 1 minute on WCLU Sports.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Extreme.
Kira Moore and Lily Elmore.
Cunningham grounded between short and third to lead off the second inning for her first hit today, and then Moore flew out to the shortstop.
This 4th inning is brought to you by Scooter's Coffee. 2-1. Both runs by Barren County were in the first inning, and the 1 run by Cumberland County was in the second inning. Erica Branham. Here's the pitch. There's a strike to Cunningham. Oh, 0-1 from Branham. Swing and a miss by Cunningham. Count goes 0-2 now. Baseball championship just underway over at Nick Dennis Field. Bowling Green and Greenwood. We'll try to get you a score here in a little bit. And that one tips back behind the plate.
Yeah, they started at 6, I said.
They did, yeah. We're about 20 after right now. Greenwood beat Bowling Green in the district final. Bowling Green trying to turn the table in the region final. Out toward left field, and it is going to be caught by the left fielder out there, Abby Morgan. And a left center there by Cunningham. One away for Barren.
Put a little charge into it, but just shy of the warning track over there.
And it's Kira Moore next for the Trojanettes.
Flew out to the shortstop.
And here's Branham's pitch, showing bunt, lays it down. It's going to be a foul.
Charging hard there.
I'm waiting for a foul ball to go in the puddle over here, see who would get to it.
It's fairly miraculous that those puddles have avoided all game action.
It has so far.
The only person that has to stand in the mud, and this would annoy me to no end, is the first base umpire. There's nothing I hate worse on my shoes than mud doing a game.
And Moore swings and misses on the pitch from Branham. It's now 0-2. Yep. Of course, there was a puddle at third. There's still a little bit of a puddle down to the left of third base.
That's
there.
a baby puddle.
That's a baby puddle compared to this
that
one. I mean, we got a pond over here. And here's the pitch from Branham.
Yep.
Yeah. Struck her out looking.
Framed it up. It was low, but the bottom part of the zone. That is the 4th strikeout of the day for Branham. Second out here then.
Yeah, with Lily Elmore, her 3rd at bat in this game.
See if they play her differently. She did a beautiful drag bunt in her second at bat in the second inning to get on board. They look like they're playing her straight up here.
Here's the pitch.
Laid off of it. It was a little inside. That's such a hard pitch to lay off of when you're slapping, going up the box there.
1-0 from Branham. And that's popped. Diving catch made by the third baseman.
It had backspin on it, and it was dying quickly, but she did a great job, as you said. That was Myatt who made that diving play to get them out of the fourth.
Yeah, and that ends the inning for the Trojanettes, and we go to the bottom half of the fourth in 1 minute. 2-1, Trojanettes over the Lady Panthers on WCLU Sports.
Extreme Health Club and Extreme Fitness for Women, both with 24-hour access. And Extreme Blend Smoothie Bar to help you refuel and recover. Over 8,000 square feet of weights in Extreme Health Club, and ladies only at Extreme Fitness for Women, including tanning beds, both with access to saunas, infrared saunas, and the 90-degree saline therapy pool. You'll love the wide variety of classes with experienced instructors. Personal training is available and with the best in the business. Call or stop by today and see what everybody's talking about. Maximize your internet experience with the SCRTC Wi-Fi app. Your home network at your fingertips. Personalized settings to enhance your Wi-Fi performance. Parental control features that provide peace of mind. Set screen time limits and more. Protect your network from malware, intrusions, and virus threats. Fiber fast internet, customer service, and managed Wi-Fi solutions from SCRTC.
If you
Betting. And I saw a couple of people on the top level there just a second ago, kind of looking over the top. And now we got people just about on every level here for this game in the parking structure.
Halfway through this first semifinal game.
Yep. As Bogue ready to throw it in, and it is Cooksey and laying it down for a base hit into left field. Maddie Cooksey.
Got around on that one quickly. She flew out to right field the first time. She didn't waste any time jumping on one and getting ahead of it. Really kind of put it down towards the line. Elmore didn't have much of a chance at that one. That is her first base hit, and they've got 4 on the board, but I just got them with 3.
Gracie Myatt now the batter for Cumberland County. Batting .402, 51 hits, 54 RBIs, 4 home runs this year for Myatt. Here's Bogue, and that one's going to fly out to right, but it's going to be a foul ball. So you got Cooksey with the leadoff single here in the bottom half of the fourth.
It's not the first inning they've had the leadoff batter on.
No.
First inning they had the leadoff on. The second inning they had the leadoff on. It was just the last inning that we finally had our first 3-up and 3-down inning. So that makes 2 out of 3. Now 3 out of 4 they've had the leadoff batter on.
As Myatt steps back in. Counts 0-1. Bogue with a pitch. And that's going to go low. 1 ball, 1 strike to Myatt. Bogue with a pitch. Right to her on a bounce. There's a throw.
Pick it up.
Moore dropped it, but still got the bag there at second, and now there's 2 away for the Lady Panthers.
She was coming across the base towards the first base side, and Bogue kind of threw it back towards her natural shortstop side, so she at least got a glove on it, was able to pick it up. I don't think you were going to turn the double play anyway, but at least you got the lead runner for the second out on the fielder's choice.
Now Abby Morgan, swing and a miss off Bogue's pitch. 0-1 to Morgan. Bottom of the fourth inning. This game moving right along. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss by Morgan.
Morgan walked to lead off the second. So she's been aboard.
Cumberland County with one out. You've got Myatt at first. Bogue with the pitch to Morgan. And how about another strikeout, an SCRTC strikeout for Shea Bogue. 2 away.
Didn't really play around with it there. Got her second strikeout of the afternoon. So now you got 2 outs, runner on first, and your 6-hole hitter up in the pitcher, Branham. She grounded out to the pitcher.
And a little chopper scooped up. Bogue over to Cunningham. That will do it for the 4th inning for the Lady Panthers. We have completed 4. We go to the top of the 5th in 1 minute with Barren County leading 2-1. Back in 1 minute on WCLU Sports.
If you've been thinking about straightening your smile, but want something simple and subtle, Riley Dental Group has the perfect solution. Sure Smile Clear Aligners offer an easy, comfortable, nearly invisible way to transform your smile. It all starts with a quick, non-invasive digital scan. No messy impressions, no metal brackets, just advanced technology creating a customized plan just for you. You'll wear a series of clear aligners designed to gently guide your teeth into place. Call Riley Dental Group today to schedule your free consultation.
Hey there, this is Billy with Southern States Glasgow.
And I'm Lindsay. A lot of people think we're just a farm store.
But we're so much more. From pet food and propane to lawn and garden supplies, we've got what you need every day of the year.
And don't forget the trusted advice, whether it's caring for your cattle, your backyard chickens, or your front yard grass.
Southern States Glasgow, locally owned, farmer friendly, and always here to help.
Southern States, your all-season solution.
Lady Panthers of Cumberland County here in the first game of the semifinals of the 4th Region Tournament. South Warren and Franklin Simpson coming up next here after this game concludes. It's going to be Josie Moore to lead it off for the Trojanettes here in the top of the 5th.
Moving quick. Top of 5, we got 2, 3, 4 here. Talked about how good 2, 3, 4 was yesterday. They hit 500, drove in 6 runs. In our well, not said yesterday, but Monday, our first round game.
And we got all shade in the outfield area now. First pitch is a ball to Moore.
We'll be the last ones in the shade back here, won't we?
Yeah, probably so.
We almost got an angle where it's just kind of coming right in on us.
And that pitch, it'll be a strike.
Josie got a hit to right field in the first and advanced on an error by the right fielder, struck out in the second. This is her 3rd time through the order.
1-1. Yeah, that looked like good. Went all the way there. 1-2 to Josie Moore.
Just couldn't pull the trigger there, but that was a perfectly squared up one you want to tee off on.
Here's a pitch from Branham. Pops that one out. It is going to drop for a base hit. Josie Moore, she's going all the way to second, slides in head first.
Second double. Yeah, you'll give her a double on that one. That was no error, no hesitation. Nobody in front of her, so she can kind of run it free. That was falling right in that no man's land corner there in between the right fielder, second baseman, first baseman, and the line. And the right fielder was a little slow getting to it and kind of took a bad angle to turn and throw it back in. So Josie took a chance. Now we got to make it pay off with a leadoff double.
Yeah, Nora Shirley. And that one's going to go right toward the Barren County dugout. Hits the netting.
Her first double of the day.
Josie Moore.
You can't really give her the double for official scorekeeping purposes in the first.
Pitch to Shirley is high. 1-1.
You really want to be aggressive here, but kind of stay within yourself. And that's borderline an oxymoron.
Not much of a gap anywhere out there. It's going to pop up foul back behind the Barren County bleachers into the street. And it counts now 1 ball, 2 strikes.
We don't really steal a whole lot of bases outside of Lily Elmore.
No, 13 for 14. And that one's fouled off as well by Shirley.
Lily's almost got half of our steals this year.
Yeah, so 32 of 34 looks like total.
In softball, you don't have to steal from second. Pretty much anything in the outfield, any base hit, you're going to try to score it.
Brandon with a pitch. Ground ball. Got off of the glove. And the throw to first is there, they say.
Think she was out. I think she probably was out. Murphy's going to question it. Not our favorite official in the world. But Murphy's going to kind of say, hey, man, what's up with that? And honestly, the kid, the Brenham girl, getting a glove on it from the circle kept a run from scoring. So I know that is kind of overshadowed with the out she got, but more importantly, she kept it in the infield to keep Josie from scoring.
Yeah. And the first pitch from Branham's a strike to Audrey Jones. One out for the Trojanettes in the top of the fifth, with Josie Moore at third base.
Infield in.
Yep. Here's the pitch. Goes into the dirt.
You got to be aware of that. Just kind of those are the things that Murphy's talking to her about over there on third base. Infield in, so they're going to try to cut you down at home if they have an opportunity to do it. So you're going to have a little extra space to get it through the infield if you can get a bat on it.
Yeah, if you can loop it right into out behind the edge there. Fouled back by Jones.
And she ended up driving in one of our 2 runs earlier in the game with a base hit. Flew out to the shortstop the second time.
Counts 1 ball, 2 strikes to Audrey Jones with 1 out. Jones tried to bring in more here in the top half of the 5th inning. Here's the pitch from Branham. Popped up high toward right, and it will be in foul territory. Couldn't get to it.
Oddly, your puddle kind of came in play there because they didn't want to trek through it.
Yeah.
They went around it, which took a longer path to the softball.
Yeah. Yeah, they were kind of looking at that pond over there before.
You don't want wet feet playing the rest of the game.
Splashing in the water over there.
All right,
that saves 1 and 2.
Stay alive here.
Here's a pitch. Fouled it off.
Way early on it there.
And we got the 6:33 train coming through. They're about 3 minutes behind, I think. I bet it's supposed to be 6:30, right?
I don't know how many stops that train
well,
makes
you know,
to pick up any passengers.
Where do they start from? The L&N Depot out there?
I don't know.
Here's a pitch from Branham, and struck her out swinging. Second out of the inning.
Went high.
And it will bring up for Barren County Shea Bogue.
5 on the day for Branham. That was a big one. She get 2 outs. Runner on third now. So,
see what Shea Bogue can do here.
Got to help herself here. Add another one on.
And the pitch is a tad high for ball 1.
Yeah.
Usually they toot the horn coming through here, but they haven't done it yet unless I'm not hearing.
Want to be respectful of the softball game, not distract anybody.
I guess. Here's the pitch. And it goes out toward right field, right into, I thought it was going to hit the pond over there. Foul ball.
There's a lot less space than you think there is over there. Probably get a new softball. That one did go over in that little.
It looked like the water moved a little bit over there.
Yeah.
Like a trickle off of the top of the pond.
There's a little drain over there in that, I called it a recessed area. Yeah. So I'd say that's probably pretty wet over there. But
1-1 is the count. Shea Bogue, here's a pitch, and she swings on that pitch from Branham.
Shea singled in the first, flew out to the second baseman, and this is her 3rd trip to the plate. Now 1 and 2, 2 outs, a runner on third here, and we're in the top of 5.
Pitch to Bogue. Upstairs, got around the catcher, and she will come in. Safe at home. The safe at home.
Good slide. The ball came down on top of her hand on the back side of the plate. She got her hand in on the front side. It was a little closer than it looked, but sometimes that 60 feet of difference going from second to third on that kind of innocent 1-3 put out that Nora had gets you a run on a pass ball. So that's going to be E1. And
so that'll be 3 errors for Cumberland County, right?
We talked about unearned runs.
And Bogue strikes out swinging. That ends the inning, but the Trojanettes get another run on the board. We have played 4.5. It's Barren County 3, Cumberland County 1. Back in 1 minute on WCLU Sports.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Get in. We're making country great again. Come on.
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Willie 94.1.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Willie 94.1.
I'm a hard working man.
The Big Willie. It's great country. Willie 94.1.
We're making country great again, and we've got the Real Trader for you every weekday morning starting at 8. Join me, Mac Daniels, for it right here on Willie 94.1.
Bauer. Jake Norris is our producer. Carter Alls multitasking with the BC live stream this afternoon. Glad you could be with us. It is 3-1. Trojanettes over Cumberland County as we go to the bottom half of the 5th.
Lady Tops had one of the best home records in the country. I think they only got beat one time here all year.
It's pretty impressive. Of course, Katie Murphy, a former Trojanet softball player, on that Lady Topper team this year. Second year? Is this your second year or third year?
I'm second.
Okay. Time gets away, and sometimes I forget. All right, here we go. It's Bogue throwing it in, and nice stop by Ray over to Cunningham.
You don't know how impressive that is. That ball was hit to up the middle, and she stabbed it and had to gain her balance to throw a strike over to first base. That's a big play to keep them from, again, getting the leadoff batter on. They, again, have had the leadoff batter on 3 out of 4 innings. They won't have it here in the 5th, thanks to a nifty play by our second baseman.
Brings up Lily Schrock. That was Aaliyah Scott that was at the plate. And here's Shea Bogue with a pitch, and it is going to be low for ball 1.
Put an asterisk by that one, Jay. We'll say
that could be a play of the game, don't you think? A qualifier?
Potential play of the game. There from our second baseman, Ray.
1-0 pitch from Bogue. That one looked good. Yes, it is. Evens account, 1 ball, 1 strike. To Schrock. Schrock, the second baseman for the Lady Panthers.
She had a hitter first time up over in right field and drove in a run.
And that one misses outside. 2-1.
She got their only RBI of the day. Again, they've got them 4 hits. I've got them 3, so she's got 1 of their 3 hits. We'll say I'm right, and their scoreboard operator
I don't know.
Hit an extra button.
Yeah. Here's Bogue. Just a tad high.
And by tad, I mean just a tad. You
hair.
wanted that one, so that's a big difference. 2-2, 3-1.
Yep. 3 balls, 1 strike to Schrock. And Bogue ready to deliver. Here it is, and that's going to go right directly to the center fielder, Hadley Elkins. 2 away.
First step's important on that read, and Hadley was coming in all the way, and it looked like it was going to drop fast, but she was right there to catch it. Good put out there by the freshman center fielder.
Jordy McDonald, bottom of the order for the second time in this game for the Lady Panthers.
Grounded out to Moore. Her first time up.
Here's Bogue's pitch. Misses inside, just barely. 2 outs for Cumberland County here in the bottom half of the 5th, with Barren County leading 3-1. Bogue with a 1-0.
Same spot.
This is inside again.
Not generous.
2-0. Barren County with 5 hits on the day, 3 runs. Bogue, that one looked good. Yep.
Yeah. And McDonald wasn't taking the bat off her shoulder for that toss. So good job just putting it right there across the plate. 2-1 now, 2 outs in the bottom of 5.
Game just a little over an hour old. And misses the outside corner. Back to a 3-1 count here. Jordy McDonald.
3-1 count while ago when we got him to swing.
And here's the pitch from Bogue. And boom. That's going to walk.
And brings
McDonald
up top of the order.
Yep. So we go back. Kenzie Willen.
Second base of balls of the day. The other one was drawn by Morgan back in the second. So 2 Ks and 2 free passes. But more importantly, we're up to the top of the inning where Whelan struck out last time.
Yeah, here's the pitch from Bogue. And this is low.
And then she obviously doubled off the wall there the first time. So this is McDonald. McDonald's 24 out of 25. So you got to be cognizant of that.
Yeah.
She's going to steal a base if she can.
And here's Bogue with a pitch. And got the outside corner that time. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think Cumberland's definitely trying to make Shea work every chance they can there.
Bogue fires it in. That one looked good, yes. What a pitch.
Perfect off-speed count. Perfect off-speed pitch to run the count 1-2 here.
See if she can do it again. And the pitch coming to Willen. Woo. Oh, man. Westmoreland, great job stopping that one.
Inside and high.
Yeah. 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. McDonald's at first for Cumberland County. As Bogue set to deliver. And oh man.
Wow. Ring her up, Blue.
Yeah, Mrs. Low inside, they say. I thought it was a cross. I didn't think it was that low. Full count here. Riley Dental Group full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. McDonald will take off. And here's the pitch to Willen and fouled it off.
Wow, she chased that one. That was low all the way, and she put her bat head out there to just tap it. Sure she wishes she could have held up on that one. And you're right.
Willen's
McDonald will be off.
Yeah, she's going to take off.
Pitch. In softball, you got to wait till it crosses.
That's right. And here's the pitch, and she swings and misses for the strikeout.
You can go on the release, is what I meant.
On the release, yeah.
Doesn't matter either way. Back-to-back strikeouts there, Whelan, and we'll go to the 6th.
Go to the 6th, and Barren County 3, Cumberland County 1. In 1 minute, we'll be back here on WCLU Sports.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
For the 6th, and Barren County leading 3-1 over Cumberland County. Here's the pitch from Brandon, and that's going to be a strike delivered.
Love that last inning, wouldn't we?
Yeah. 6th inning here at WKU.
Hadley struck out in the first, but came back with a base hit in her second plate appearance.
And that one's fouled straight back behind the plate. I want to say hello to Glenn Bird, who is listening to us tonight in downtown Lee Grand, Kentucky.
Is he right underneath the radio tower? Is that over that direction?
Is that where it is? We got some towers over that way, but I don't know if it's this one or not. But here's the pitch, and it's high.
Right around the eyeballs there. Hadley laid off.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Top of 6. Trojanettes up 3-1 here. Waited 2 in the first, 1 in the 5th.
Yeah.
Cumberland's only run came in the 2nd.
Here's Branham's pitch. Elkins swings for the strikeout. First out of the inning for Barren County, and now it will be Chloe Westmoreland.
7 strikeouts on the evening for their pitcher,
Erica Branham. She came in with a 1.39 ERA. Bo came in with a 1.32 ERA for the Trojanettes.
A lot of comparisons that are very similar, right?
First pitch is a ball to Westmoreland. Trojanettes with 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Here's the pitch, and it's a line drive right into center field. Base hit for Chloe Westmoreland.
Hopped over the shortstop's diving attempt. I don't think she would have got Westmoreland anyway, and we'll pause for a courtesy runner for the catcher. By my count, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits.
Yeah. Alexis Cannon is the courtesy runner for Barren County at first.
Cannon, a sophomore.
Be a junior this coming year. Adley Cunningham.
Cunningham has a hit and a long fly ball to the left fielder.
So they come in, showing pump, puts it down.
Got to go.
And the throw to first is there. But Cannon is at second safely.
So we'll give her a sack.
2 outs now for the Trojanettes.
And we'll get a pinch hitter here.
Yeah, that's going to be Addie Wheeler.
Wheeler, a freshman, big spot for her. You know, we do play a lot of underclassmen. We play and have a lot of freshmen on the roster. So talk about next year. We don't want to do that for a little while, but you talk about next year. They've got a lot of kids ready to step right up into that role.
Of course, you'll have Elkins back next year, and Shea Bogue, of course, back next year. Several freshmen, sophomores on the roster. It'll be sophomores and juniors. Pitch. It's going to be a strike to Wheeler.
Right down Broadway.
Barren County with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th, leading Cumberland County 3-1. Branham ready to throw, and it is going to be low to even it up.
And it's a lot of confidence. I mean, that speaks about those freshmen. It's a lot of confidence from Darryl to put them in a big spot right here in a regional semifinal game.
Yeah. Alexis Cannon's at second for Barren County. Here's the pitch from Branham.
Let it go, Eddie. Right on the outside corner, painted that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Wheeler.
Got a couple to play with, so watch throughout the game. They've tried to elevate this pitch to get us to chase a couple.
The pitch to Wheeler is high.
Good job laying off of it. Fortunately, that was not only high, but it was outside.
2's across. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second, which is Alexis Cannon. Here's the pitch, and it's popped up foul into the Barren County bleachers.
Nobody wanted to make a play on that one, did they?
No.
Still a big spot. Twos across the board, as you said.
So you have us with 6 hits or 7? 6?
Let me count it up after this one.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have 7 after this one. And that's going to be fouled to the right.
I've got us with 8, actually.
8? I don't know why they've got just 6 up there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Cannon at second. Top of the 6th, Trojanettes leading 3-1. Brennan with a pitch. Man.
You talk about borderline low.
Very borderline. Woo-wee. Some would have called it a strike.
Daryl just kind of grins and says, go get the next one. Go.
Yeah. Riley Dental Group full count, and that one's going to be fouled off.
Staying alive. A lot of grit here. Don't have any other choice.
That's true. And Brandon with a pitch to Wheeler. Grounds it. Gets by the second baseman. Coming around. Scoring.
Move up.
Is Cannon moving in. And it's a 4-1 Trojanet lead.
How about a big pinch hit spot there from the freshman, Addie Wheeler. Just underneath the glove of Sherratt, the second baseman, and she comes in with a hit and an RBI. Again, I've got 9 now, but
that's Wheeler's 8th hit of the day, or 8 of the season, and her 3rd RBI of the year.
8 hits in a day would be a day.
Yeah, it would be.
We'll get back to the top of the order.
I think we've got 8. We just don't have it on the board.
Yeah.
And that's Lily Elmore scooped up, and the throw to first to Willen is there. And that will end the inning with the Trojanettes get another run on the board. 5.5 in. Trojanettes 4. Cumberland County 1. Back in 1 minute on WCLU Sports.
Are you experiencing lag? Has your favorite show become the buffering wheel? Losing connection in different rooms? Sounds like you've got a case of bad internet service. Make the right choice for your internet service and get Glasgow EPB Fiber. When you call now, you not only get the gig from Glasgow EPB Fiber for only $80 a month, but we'll throw in the Glasgow EPB Wi-Fi for secure, high-speed wireless coverage for your entire home for only $5 a month extra. Call today and get the internet that provides fun for the whole family.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
Bottom of the 6th here at WKU. Barren County with a 4-1 lead over Cumberland County here in this first semifinal game of the 4th Region Softball Tournament. Leonard will be in the championship tomorrow night at 6 to face either South Warren or Franklin Simpson. That game coming up next.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, Molly Vincent, Maddie Cooksey, Gracie Myatt. And Bogue with a pitch. And it's fouled down the third base line in the left field.
Norris hugging that line pretty good. There's not a whole lot of room that she can't cover, and that was just outside of the third base chalk. Takes an extra step towards the line now. Vincent lined out to the pitcher and grounded out to the third baseman.
Bogue with the 0-1 pitch, and it's got the outside corner. Vincent, a left-handed batter.
Not many lefties on either side.
No.
Outside corner looks different to a left-hander, obviously.
Yeah. Counts 0-2 to Vincent. Bogue fires it in, fouled off.
Off-speed pitch. She slowed it down just enough to get the barrel to it and foul it off. Stays 0-2. I don't think we have 2 outs. That would be nice, but we are just starting the 6th.
Yeah, I don't know what they haven't changed that on the board. I think it's just mentioned Bowling Green 1-0 over Greenwood in the 4th Region Baseball Championship game over at Nick Dennis Field.
Westmoreland kind of prematurely popped up there. Thought it was going to be higher than it was, and didn't give it a chance to be a strike. So it should be 1-2.
1-2. I don't know who our scoreboard keeper is. They're way down to our left. And that one's fouled off to the Cumberland County dugout. Of course, scoreboard may be jammed or something. Maybe a little,
I don't know. They're taking their
misfunction in the
6th inning break. There we go.
Now they got it corrected. Here's the pitch, and that
Wanted to go, but she laid off, so evens it at 2 apiece. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2. Barren County scored 2 runs in the 1st, 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th. And that one's fouled off to the left.
Stays alive.
Cumberland County's only run came in the 2nd inning.
It was a walk that eventually scored.
Cumberland County beating Greenwood for the first time ever, 3-2 on Monday. Trojanettes won 7-4 over Todd County Central. And that one looped out toward left, and it's going to drop.
Really in between everybody.
Yeah, it did.
And not much we could do about that.
And Maddie Cooksey's the batter for Cumberland County. No outs here for the Lady Panthers in the bottom of the 6th.
So that's now another inning where they get their leadoff runner on.
Bogue steps back up, ready to throw to Cooksey, and here's the pitch. Misses inside.
Half of them, they've had their first batter on the base pass. This is a little different. This is the meat of their order. 2, 3, 4 now you're dealing with. It's the 3rd time they've seen you.
Yep, here's the pitch to Cooksey.
Where's that?
Inside, they say. I thought it got the inside corner.
That looked like a good pitch.
Yeah.
And you can't see our coaching staff from our angle, but I thought that was
counts 2-0.
A good one
to Cooksey. Bogue with a pitch. Ground ball gets by Moore in the left field.
Just get it in.
And now Cumberland County with runners at 1st and 2nd and no outs. Going to bring up Gracie Myatt.
Back-to-back hits to lead off the 6th inning, and Daryl's going to take a
timeout here.
Mound visit. I guess you'd call it a circle visit. There's not really a mound.
It's not a mound.
There.
It's a circle, isn't it? South Warren, Franklin Simpson coming up next here. Franklin Simpson, the champions of District 13 at 24-15 against the number 1 team in the state. In South Warren at 39-0 on the year.
All the district champions advanced
all
tonight,
champions
didn't they?
of districts. Yep.
Whew. All right.
Well, here's Shea Bogue needs to go to work here.
Yeah. Here's where she needs to go to work. A little bit of a pressure cooker on her, but she's been our workhorse all year. You mentioned nobody else has been in that circle for us. So that's where she needs to earn her stripes.
Got Vincent at 2nd and Cooksey at 1st. Gracie Myatt, the batter. Bogue ready to step in. Here's the delivery. And that one's going to pop right to Ray. Tried to go double play, but couldn't do so.
If she would have went to 1st immediately, I think she would have been able to double up Cooksey over there.
Possibly there, yeah.
But again, her momentum is carrying her towards the middle of the diamond, and she did not. The worst case scenario, you don't set your feet and you throw something errant over there and they move up.
Right.
So fly out to the 2nd baseman.
So it's 1 out for Cumberland County.
Brings up Morgan, who's walked and struck out. Walked in the 2nd and scored, and then struck out in the 4th.
Bottom of the 6th here. Barren County with a 4-1 lead. Here's Bogue with a pitch. Popped out toward the right. Kira Moore back there to get it. Second out of the inning.
Easy.
And runner will hold up at second and at first. 2 down for Cumberland County.
Fly out to the right fielder. Shallow, so there was no chance at all that Vincent standing on second base is able to even dare her to move up.
And Erica Branham is the hitter.
Grounded out to the pitcher both times. Fitting for the pitcher.
Branham. To Branham, it's, I thought that one might have been a strike there, but just a little bit high on the pitch from Bogue. Two outs for Cumberland County with 2 runners on. Bogue ready to throw, and here's the pitch, and it's going to drop for a base hit. And rounding third, heading home, here comes Cumberland County at the plate. She's safe.
That was not a bad throw at all by Hadley. It was actually a really good throw.
It was.
Westmoreland just couldn't get her body around before the legs came through Vincent. And
so Vincent scores the second run of the game for Cumberland County. It's now 4-2. And that will bring up now Aaliyah Scott. Or no, we have a different batter coming in.
No,
we do not.
It's Scott.
Okay, it is Aaliyah Scott. 2 down for Cumberland County, but they do get a run on the board to cut it into a 4-2 lead for the Trojanettes.
So still runners on first and second, right?
Yeah,
2 outs.
Still runners.
Scott's grounded out to the shortstop, grounded out to the second baseman.
Here's the pitch, and it goes outside for ball 1.
Need to go right here.
Mm-hmm. Bogue with a pitch. And it's popped up to the right, out of play. One ball, 1 strike to Aaliyah Scott. Here's the pitch from Bogue. Just a tad high.
Floated just up and out of the zone. 2-1 count. Here, 2 outs. Runner on first and second. They plated 1 after back-to-back singles to lead off the 6th. They've got 1 across. On an RBI hit from the pitcher, Branham.
And here's Bogue's pitch to Scott. That one looked good. That's Westmoreland turned around and said, "Are you sure?"
He said it was down. If anything, it was outside. It's been a tight zone. We knew it would be a tight zone, but 3-1, you don't want to load them up.
No.
Don't want to load them up.
Bogue fires it in.
There we go.
Okay. A little hesitation on the call.
You got to watch the mannerisms really close. Full count now.
Riley, Dental Group, full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Runners off on the pitch.
Yep.
That's Cooksey out there and Branham. They don't sub any. They don't courtesy run.
Yeah.
They don't do any of that. They don't have a flex or
big pitch right here, and it's going to be into right field. Cumberland County will score another run as they come home, safe at home. That's Cooksey scoring to make it a 4-3 game now. Things are getting a little tight. With Cumberland County now, runners at second and third and 2 outs. And Lily Schrock is the batter in the 8th hole.
The throws haven't been bad, Jay, to the plate. We just can't. You can't block the plate. You can't get up there and get the tag down. So now it's a 4-3 game. Bottom 6, and they've got runners, 2 of them in scoring position with Scott up, who's actually got. Schrock up, who's actually got an RBI for the day.
And that pitch is going to be a strike to Schrock. Cumberland County, 2 runs here in the bottom of the 6th to cut it to a 4-3 Barren County lead.
4 hits just this inning.
Yeah, 4 of their 8. Cumberland County with the Lady Panthers second and third base. Here's the pitch. And that one will be a ball to Schrock. One ball, one strike, 2 outs. Here's Bogue with a pitch. And misses outside, they say.
You got to give something. You got to give in or out. I mean, my favorite joke is it's a plate. It's got corners. It's not a dinner plate.
Now it's 2-1 to Schrock. Bogue, her pitch comes in. A little chopper. And that is Moore over to Westmoreland to end the inning. But Cumberland County scores 2, and we go to the top of the 7th. It's Barren County 4, Cumberland County 3. Back in 1 minute on WCLU Sports.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Maximize your internet experience with the SCRTC Wi-Fi app. Your home network at your fingertips. Personalized settings to enhance your Wi-Fi performance. Parental control features that provide peace of mind. Set screen time limits and more. Protect your network from malware, intrusions, and virus threats. Fiber fast internet, customer service, and managed Wi-Fi solutions from SCRTC.
Over Cumberland County, leading off for the Trojanettes is Josie Moore.
2-3-4. This is her 4th time through the order here.
And here's Branham's pitch. It's popped up toward the shortstop. She'll make the catch. Almost got tripped up by a teammate out there and almost could have dropped the ball.
Yeah, Vincent and the second baseman Schrock collided. Really more tangled up feet. It's still a fly out 6.
And Nora Shirley, the batter for Barren County.
Walk scored, reached on an error, and grounded out to the pitcher.
And here's the pitch. It's a changeup upstairs. Shirley on the season. We mentioned her coming into the game. 9 of the 12 home runs for Barren County. And that one's fouled right back. Like to see her knock one out of here.
We haven't seen anybody put a charge into one for us this tournament. Todd put one out there. And
they did.
Call it the substation. I don't know what it is over there.
Yeah. 1 ball, 1 strike, and that pitch is going to go low for ball 2.
Yeah, you can't call that after we haven't gotten the benefit of the corner.
Top of the 7th inning here. Here's the pitch to Shirley. Out toward left field. It's going to drop for a base hit. Nora Shirley for Barren County. And that will now bring up for the Trojanettes, Audrey Jones.
Number 5, Audrey Jones.
Nora's first hit of the day. Audrey has an RBI, flew out to the shortstop and struck out.
And Branham with a pitch to Jones is up for ball 1.
You want to be aggressive. You want to be aggressive, but you want to make sure you're aggressive on strikes. You hear Darryl yelling below the hands there.
1-0 pitch. And it's fouled back.
And just as he said, that was probably right at or maybe just above the hands.
1 ball, 1 strike. Audrey Jones.
We've left a lot on base today. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's a lot. And that one out toward left field is going to hook foul.
Good swing. Just jumped on it. A little quick.
Now 1 ball, 2 strikes and an out. Audrey Jones with Nora Shirley at first. Here in the top of the 7th, Barren County with a 1-run lead, 4-3. And the pitch to Jones.
Ooh, laid off.
Yep.
Laid up the upstairs offering to even the count 2-2. She wanted to go. She committed with her body, just thankfully didn't commit with her hands.
Right. And the 2-2 pitch coming from Brandon. Pops that one out towards center field. Looking for it and calling for it is the catch made out there by McDonald. And that is the second out of the inning for the Trojanettes.
All day to camp out underneath that. High pop up, dead straight away center field. Brings up our pitcher,
Shay Bogue.
1 hit on the afternoon and an RBI back in the first.
And the outfield's kind of shifted a little bit to the right.
Yeah.
Big gap out there in left field. And that first pitch is a strike to Bogue.
What that means is she's going to get a lot of off the plate or outer half the plate offerings. They'll pitch to where their positioning is. Make it difficult for her to pull it.
And Bogue lines it. Got by the third baseman into left field. And now the Trojanettes have runners at first and second with 2 outs.
I'll see how the official scores it, but that's almost got to be an error. That wasn't anything fancy, but just that one little shift you talked about was enough to get them out of position, and I think he gave them a hit. So runners on first and second now. Hadley Elkins, the freshman, struck out twice and has 1 run. We're going to put Miley in as a – this is not a courtesy runner. I'm sorry, this is Walker.
Yeah, Harley Walker. Harley Walker, courtesy runner.
She's a pinch runner here.
And you've got Commons at first?
Miley's at first. She's a courtesy runner for the pitcher. And then Harley is on second. She is a pinch runner for our third baseman, Nora Shirley. So just a little bit of added speed maybe on the pass.
And that one slammed out toward right field. Back for it is Willen, and she makes the catch. That's almost to the warning track out there.
That's Scott over in right field.
Or Scott, I'm sorry. Yeah, Willen's at first base. That is the inning for the Trojanettes, and we go to the bottom of the 7th. The Trojanettes 4, Cumberland County 3. Back in 1 minute on WCLU Sports.
Hey there, this is Billy with Southern States Glasgow.
And I'm Lindsay. A lot of people think we're just a farm store.
But we're so much more. From pet food and propane to lawn and garden supplies, we've got what you need every day of the year.
And don't forget the trusted advice, whether it's caring for your cattle, your backyard chickens, or your front yard grass.
Southern States Glasgow, locally owned, farmer friendly, and always here to help.
Southern States, your all-season solution.
When trying to find a bank that satisfies, everyone wants more of this. But where do you go to find great savings and friendly service all in one? A Casasa account at the People's Bank. Casasa accounts offer high interest, cash back, and automatic savings growth. Whether you open a Casasa Cash, Casasa Cash Back, or Casasa Saver, your earnings will be through the roof. Come see the People's Bank in Cave City or Glasgow and see the difference in savings and service. Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact the People's Bank for details. Member
that lead. Fans on both sides cheering their teams on. And this nail-biter of a game, which we thought it would be. And Bogue will throw, and the pass the throw will hit the batter, McDonald, and that will put her on first base.
Puts a tying run on first, and McDonald's the speedster we talked about earlier. You got her stats over there, 24 of 25 of stolen bases. Is that right?
Yes.
So, and it wasn't even close. I mean, that was just a fastball in that hit her right on the knee. First hit by pitch. So now they are at the top of their order. Whelan has struck out the last 2 times after she doubled to lead off the game.
And here is Bogue with a pitch. And that misses low for ball one.
It's kind of like when you have the ball at the end of the game and you're in a good spot because you're either going to tie it or win it, or the worst thing to do is go to overtime.
Yeah.
We only thing we can do is now play defense.
Right. 1-0 pitch from Bogue. Misses low and outside. 2-0 to Willen.
You got to challenge her. I mean, you don't have a choice. You can't go first and second with nobody out. You got to challenge her. And Coach Kraft knows that. Willen knows that. Everybody in the stadium knows that. That goes without saying. So she's looking to square one up here.
And Willen waiting for the pitch. And that one misses outside.
Yep.
3-0 to Willen with McDonald on first, and there's no outs.
She absolutely has a big red stop sign right here. She will not, in no way, shape, or form, be swinging.
No. Bogue with a 3-0 pitch, and that will be a strike.
And Bogue did what she had to do.
Three balls and a strike to Willen. No outs, bottom of the seventh. One runner on. Here's Bogue with a 3-1. And there's another strike delivered to Willen.
Back-to-back offerings.
Riley, Dental Group full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch from our junior.
And here it comes to Willen. And she gets it into it. Bobbled, safe at first. Ray couldn't pick it up.
Tough play. Ray's moving to her left the whole time, and, it came up on her, and she could not get a handle on it, even though she had a little time, as close as she was with Whelan running. So now that's got to be an error. Our first one of the afternoon, E4. So a couple unearned situations there. You got an error to get the runner on first. You got a hit by pitch to get the runner on second, and you've got Vincent, who is the person that basically got them going there in the 6th for their 2-run rally up to bat, the lefty.
Yeah. No outs for Cumberland County with 2 runners on. Bottom of the 7th inning. Vincent at the plate.
Got to find a way. Just find a way out of it. Find a way.
And the pitch to Vincent. Misses low for ball one. Bogue steps back up. Here's her 1-0 pitch. There's a strike.
Outer half.
Evens the count up. 1 ball, 1 strike. No outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Barren County with a 4-3 lead.
But up against the wall, as you say.
And here's the pitch from Bogue. Misses low. 2 balls and a strike to Vincent.
She's going to have to make pitches. I don't think they're going to chase anything. You mentioned how many seniors they've got.
Yeah.
Vincent, a senior, one of them.
2-1 pitch from Bogue, looking to bunt.
She offered.
And that's a strike. Throw to third, not there. As
that's the
McDonald got there in time. Now runners on the corners for Cumberland County.
That was orchestrated. That there was much of a feint bunt attempt as anything. So she offered at it. The ball kind of bounced around a little bit, which allowed McDonald to move up to third.
There's 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Vincent. And here's Bogue with her pitch, and it's going to be fouled back. Still no outs for Cumberland County here in the bottom of the 7th with 2 runners, 1 on each corner. And here's Bogue with the pitch. And that's popped up toward left field, going back, and making the catch out there. Tagged the runner. And it's going to be a tied ball game now, 4-4. They tagged the base, and McDonald came in to tie it up here in the bottom of the 7th. It is 4-4 with 1 out. And Cumberland County with a runner at first.
Nothing Elmore could do. That was plenty deep enough. Just glad it stayed in the ballpark. Plenty deep enough to score her. And you're basically free pass hit by pitch comes back to bite you there as she, in her 4th at bat, gets an RBI.
And it's Maddie Cooksey, the batter now for Cumberland County. And here's the pitch, and it's going to go out towards center field. It's going to be caught by Elkins. Man, she had to make a good catch for that one.
Almost got over her head there, didn't it?
Almost 2 away.
Fly out 8
for Cumberland County. And now it's Gracie Myatt.
Still a runner on first. That's Whelan, who reached on the error.
Bogue will need to get Myatt out in order to go extra innings here to keep it going. Here's the pitch, and it is going to be just outside for ball 1. 4-4 ball game. Bottom of the 7th. With a runner at first base. You got Willen at first. And here's Bogue with a pitch to Myatt. Out toward right field. It's going to hook foul.
Out of play.
Counts 1-1 to Myatt. And Bogue ready to throw. Here's the pitch, and it is going to be fouled right back by Myatt. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Gracie Myatt with 2 outs and Willen at first. Tied game here, bottom of the 7th. Here is Bogue, and here's her pitch, and just misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Myatt. Well, we went extra innings in the first 2 games this year. It went 8.
And
one in Burkesville and 1 at Barren.
The away team won both of them, didn't it?
The away team won both. But here on a neutral field, here's Bogue with a pitch, and it's going to be fouled down the first base line into the pond.
There's your...
Yep. Finally got one to go in the pond down there.
Puddle ball. We'll have to retire that one.
All right. 2-2-2.
Scored 3 in the 6th and the 7th combined there to come back and take.
And a pitch. Got her. Struck her out. SCRTC strikeout for Shea Bogue. But we're going to have to go extra innings, my friends. We've got a 4-4 ball game. We go into the 8th. Barren County, Cumberland County. Back in a minute on WCLU Sports.
Are you looking for high-quality, cost-effective, and highly visible advertising? At ATM Media Solutions, we offer large-scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy in Sonic, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, Highway 90 East, Burkesville Road, and our newest location in front of Gondolier. Call 270-629-4542 to get a quote today. ATM Media Solutions. Advertise with ease.
If you've been thinking about straightening your smile, but want something simple and subtle, Riley Dental Group has the perfect solution. Sure Smile Clear Aligners offer an easy, comfortable, nearly invisible way to transform your smile. It all starts with a quick, non-invasive digital scan. No messy impressions, no metal brackets, just advanced technology creating a customized plan just for you. You'll wear a series of clear aligners designed to gently guide your teeth into place. Call Riley Dental Group today to schedule your free consultation.
You would have bet on it.
Yep.
We are 7, 8, 9, so we're in the bottom half of our lineup here.
Yeah, it's going to be Chloe Westmoreland, Adley Cunningham.
Westmoreland did get on and score our run, one of our 2 runs in the 6th. Just a lot of kids left on base. We added that up for you a while ago.
And Branham had how many strikeouts so far today? 7, 8?
7 last time I counted.
And that pitch misses outside for ball 1 to Chloe Westmoreland. South Warren, Franklin Simpson, the second game tonight here in the semifinals. Here's Branham's pitch, and that is going to be caught by the left fielder out there, Abby Morgan.
Feels good, looks good, sounds good right off the bat, but it was right to the left fielder that didn't have to move an inch for the first out. Cunningham will be pinch hit for. This is Price, who got an at-bat on Monday morning.
Yeah, Sarah Price.
On Monday afternoon.
We had a 2-hour delay on Monday. 1 o'clock start, got started at 3:10. Got postponed yesterday because of rain. Here we are, extra innings, and a muggy evening here in Bowling Green.
You just want to pass it back. You just want to get it to the next person and see if you can punch one across. You know, in the regular season, you do kind of international rule.
Yeah.
Which is you put somebody on second base and start with an out. But you do not do that in postseason. And you only do it in district play if everybody agrees to it.
Counts 1-0, and this pitch is going to come across the plate to even the count up. Top of the 8th inning here at WKU. 4-4 ball game, semifinals, and a swing and a miss by Price.
Late. There.
Here's Brandon's 1-1 pitch.
Outside.
Yep. 1-2 now.
Not by much.
Yeah.
Not by much.
1-2 to Price. Or is it 2-2?
The scoreboard operator.
The umpire. Okay, it's 2-2.
It's
2-2.
Well, I tell you why he didn't put that one strike up there, because he didn't really know if it was a strike or a ball. I don't think he saw the call, but it is 2-2.
Yeah, and here's the pitch.
Low.
Yep. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
She's taking some close pitches right there, Jay.
Price waiting for the pitch from Branham. Here it goes. And she swung at it. Second out of the inning for Barren County.
Strikeout number 8 for Branham, and that was probably too close to take. It was borderline, but that's what makes it a good pitch. You've got to make a decision, and if you swing at it, you got to hit it.
Kira Moore is the batter now.
Wheeler came in the 6th for this 9 spot, so once you re-enter Kara, if you take her out again, she'd be done for the game. So he's letting her bat this time. She flew out to the shortstop and struck out in her 2 plate appearances.
One ball, no strikes. 2 outs for Barren. Here's the pitch from Brandon. And that is a strike delivered across the plate.
Still got a little heat on it.
Yeah.
That was in her 3rd.
Top of the 8th inning here. Barren County 4, Cumberland County 4. And here's Brandon with a pitch. Fouled off by Moore.
Able to stay alive here. See if we can get it back to the top and make something happen. That means Kira's got to find a way on in a 1-2 hole.
Brandon with a pitch. Fouled straight back. Count stays 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I think this game was about an hour old in the 5th inning.
It was.
And
now it's 2 hours.
Taking an hour to play the next, 2.5.
Branham, that's going to be out to left, and it'll be foul ball. Yeah, we're 2 hours in now.
I think it was about the 5th inning when you said about an hour through. And when you look at it in the 5th, 6th, and 7th inning, we scored 2, they scored 3. So there's been a lot of activity going on these last couple innings to space that time out.
That one popped up toward left, and it is going to be out of play. But it actually went over the
fence there.
The fence right in front of the dugout. The catcher tried to go for it there. And
I think it was Myatt that actually took the hardest hit. She landed with that padding, the fence, the padding, right in her midsection there, right in her stomach. And she was going full force into it. Shaking up just a little bit. She's going to go back out there, though. It's about a foot out of her reach. They got a couple to waste here, just a 1-2 count. So I look for a couple out of the strike zone possibly.
And here's Branham's pitch. Out toward left field, and it's going to just foul.
Half a foot to the left of the line, and it was tailing the whole way.
Count stays 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
I think this is the 10th pitch of the of the batter
to
here,
Moore.
To Moore. And it's just a 1-2 count.
Here's Branham, and that one's going to. Oh, come on! All they say is foul.
It probably was. I've got the worst
angle.
Hit the
line out there.
I've got the worst angle in the park, but Chris isn't saying a whole lot, and he kind of looked over to Murph and said, "Yeah, a fraction from hitting the paint." Chris Smith, our first base coach.
All right. Pitch to Kira Moore. Upstairs.
There's one of those waste pitches I've been expecting. They've just been laying it in there and making her foul them off, but that was an attempt to get her to chase something, but a change up way high.
2's across. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Kira Moore. Here's the pitch from Branham. And that was going to be popped up foul behind the Barren County dugout.
Just pitch 13.
Yeah.
And he's got a softballs. Couple of fouled off over here on Creason.
Nobody brought him back.
Yeah, I think
there's one coming back in.
Wonder how many softballs land in this guy's yard over here on the corner of.
I kind of wonder.
Of Creason
and what is that street over there?
I don't know.
I know there's a lot that landed on next to the baseball stadium.
Yeah, there is a substation over there.
Yeah.
There's plenty of them over there.
2 balls, 2 strikes, Kira Moore. Here's Brandon with a pitch. She struck out, swinging it. Yep, that pitch was high too. That ends the inning for the Trojanettes here at the top of the 8th. We got a tied game, 4-4. Cumberland County up to bat here at the bottom of the 8th in 1 minute on WCLU Sports.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first. team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
103.7 WHHT plays country's hottest hits from today's country artists. Like,
hey, what's up? It's Morgan Wallen.
Hey, it's Lainey Wilson.
Luke Combs here.
great country that you can listen to longer with local community information that you need on 103.7 WHHT.
Here at the bottom of the eighth, tied 4-4.
Yeah, you got 5, 6, 7, right?
Yes.
Morgan scored on a when she got on a leadoff walk. She struck out and flew out to the right fielder. Middle of the order. Halfway through their fourth trip through.
Here's Bogue with a pitch, and it is going to loop, and it's going to be caught by Ray. Coming in charging for it for the first out.
Fly out 4. Got kind of a slow start on it there. The backspin read on it and kind of pulls it like a yo-yo towards the plate. So good job tracking that.
Yeah.
And
Erica Branham up next for the Lady Panthers.
She got one hit and grounded out the pitcher the other times. That big hit she had was an RBI.
And grounds it right toward third. There's Shirley with a long throw to Cunningham. 2 away. Here in the bottom of the eighth. And now Aaliyah Scott.
Scott also part of that RBI party they had in the 6th inning. She plated 1.
Barren County 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. Cumberland County 4 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors. And Bogue fires it in, and it's going to be low for ball 1. 2 outs for the Lady Panthers. Cumberland County had 2 runs in the 6th and 1 in the 7th to come back and tie it. Pitch from Bogue.
Little out.
Low.
2-0. Need to start rocking and firing here to the 7-hole hitter Scott. Grounded out to second, grounded out to third before that base hit in the 6th.
And here's Bogue with her pitch. Swing and a miss by Scott.
Way tardy on that heater.
Two balls, a strike to Scott. Bogue fires.
Little
low inside.
3-1. All right, come back here.
Big 3-1 pitch coming from Bogue to Scott.
Foul ball.
It hit her foot.
Yeah, foul ball. Would have had plenty of time to throw her out because it went off the left foot, the front foot, right to the mound. But that's just good for a painful strike.
Yeah,
really for her.
Bowling Green leading Greenwood 5-2 in the baseball championship game over at Nick Dennis Field. I think they're in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, put up a 3 spot there.
And that one popped out toward the left. Waiting for it is Lily Elmore, and there's the catch made.
Lil camped under it for the 3rd out.
And we're going to go to inning number 9. Number 9 coming up in 1 minute. 4-4 tie here between Barren and Cumberland. 1 minute break on WCLU Sports.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Power. We go to the 9th inning. We're tied 4-4, Barren County and Cumberland County. And it'll be the top 3 hitters for Barren County to start here in the top of the 9th with Lily Elmore, Josie Moore, and Nora Shirley.
Jay, if I keep doing this job with you, I'm going to have to start getting on blood pressure medication.
Hey, you joined the club because I'm on it too.
Yeah.
I am on it.
I probably need it anyway.
Yeah. Kind of settles your nerves a little bit, but not a whole lot. Bunts it down, Lily Elmore. Here's an underhand throw. Safe at first.
That's right. Great job. I know our, off-field reporter sent in a message there that they really worked on those drag bunts, and those were 2 perfect ones that she's laid down tonight. She did that back in the 2nd inning for a base hit, and she drug it out again there this is the top of the 9th.
10th hit of the game. Lily Elmore, her 5th at bat of this game.
2nd hit, right?
Brings up Josie Moore. Yep.
2nd hit, both of the infield variety. Josie's 5th at bat. She's got 2 hits. One of those a double.
And here's the pitch and puts it down. Caught by Willen. Charging in from first base.
And I mean charging hard.
Yeah.
She wasn't 5 steps from the plate there, and that ball had just a little lift on it. And so her 5th at bat on a sack attempt is kind of a little pop up to the first baseman for our first out.
Nora Shirley, the batter.
I'd test this catcher here and see if we can get a stolen base.
Here's the pitch to Shirley. It's up high for ball 1.
I know that's more playing a video game than it is real life. She's 13 out of 14. She's got 13 of our 32 stolen bases on the year, does Elmore.
Got some speed. Here's Brandon with a pitch. Misses just outside. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Elmore is at first. Top of the 9th inning. Tied game, 4-4.
Moore's walked once already. Reached on an error.
And that pitch is outside for ball 3.
Grounded out to the pitcher and also had a base hit in the 7th. So 3-0, correct? 3-0.
I think it's 3-0. Is that right? I think it is 3-0. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Okay, scoreboard keeper. A little pause there.
So we got a big red stop sign again, just like Cumberland County a while ago.
And that pitch, going to be a strike.
Tip bottom, I guess, of the zone. But it was a cross. So 3-1. Make her pitch you a strike here.
Shirley waiting for the pitch from Branham. Here's her delivery. A little slow ball there to throw to second. Oh, she missed it. Go. Keep on going. Here's Lily Elmore. And she is going to, she's going to hold up.
Yeah, that's a right decision. The second baseman that's a center fielder come up with it. They tried to be fancy with it instead of throwing across the diamond. They tried to cut down Elmore. It was going to be a close play anyway, but instead another Cumberland County error. Their 4th of the game gets us runners at the corners with just 1 out. So,
and Audrey Jones is the batter for the Trojanettes.
We'll give that E6, right?
Yeah.
So we've already pinch ran for Nora, so we can't do that again without taking her out of the game.
And that one gets over. Here comes the run in. Elmore makes it 5-4 Trojanettes.
Big hit, Audrey Jones. She had 1 RBI in the 1st on a base hit. She struggled a little bit since, a couple flyouts and a strikeout, but her 5th at bat gets her 2nd RBI of the game, and more importantly, it gets us another number on the board and take the lead 5-4 with
2 runners on and 1 out.
Yep. So this
is Shea Bogue is the batter.
Shea, yep.
Branham will fire it in, and that one's popped up. It'll be fouled right into the Barren County fan section. Ooh-wee.
Our fans need a little practice. That's
nobody ever brings a glove.
Yeah.
You bring a glove to Major League Baseball games and think you're going to get a fly ball or something, but
2 opportunities and nobody's made a play over there.
Yeah.
That's 2 errors.
All right. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that is going to fall. Base hit. Trojanettes are going to score again.
Big hit.
6-4.
Big hit, Shea Bogue. I thought it was going to get to the wall, but they're playing deep enough they were able to cut it off, and we plate another. So Lily scored, and Nora, who reached on an error, scores there. Audrey Jones moves up to third, and Shea Bogue will get a courtesy runner, Miley Commons. So that is on first. So that is our third base hit.
And timeout here by Ryan Kraft. He'll make his way out.
They do have a couple other people that they've thrown in the circle this year.
Abby Morgan has actually thrown 791 pitches. Gracie Myers also, she started in 2 games this year pitching. Morgan in 12.
I don't see how at this point they put somebody else out there, but he knows his team a lot better than I do. Your others have an ERA of 2.35 and 4.77. So,
Morgan 2.35, Myatt 4.77.
Brandon the only one under 1.5 as the home plate official goes and breaks up the mound visit. And it looks like they will not. Well, he's going back there for a little further instruction.
How long do you get out there? You get a minute?
Well, it's kind of
2 minutes.
It's kind of a loose interpretation.
Okay, I don't know exactly what the time factor was, if there was a rule about it.
Well, there is, but it's just kind of whenever the home plate official goes out there and breaks it up. Usually, we don't keep a stopwatch or anything.
So we've got runners at first and third, and it's is it Commons?
Commons is on first.
Is first, and
Jones is on third.
Jones is on third,
and Elkins, who flew out to right and struck out and got a base hit.
Yeah. 6-4 Trojanettes here in the top of the ninth, and the first pitch is fouled back behind the plate by Elkins.
That was Shea's third hit of the game.
Well, she's had a really good game today. Well, she was 2 for 4 against Todd Central on Monday and had an RBI.
Need to give her an RBI, don't I?
Yeah.
Jones gets an
Jones
RBI.
Came in, yeah. Here's Branham's pitch, and it is going to go low.
So hard to lay off of that.
Uh-oh. All right, I thought we were going to get in a mess there.
Well, that was intentional. Yeah. Miley was just kind of, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me, kind of like the old Rookie of the Year and see if she could draw a throw, but they weren't going to do that. So you don't actually get a stolen base for that. That's called
That's a
indifference, and they're going to put Hadley Elkins on to bring up our catcher, Westmoreland. So that's a free pass.
Right. So the bases are loaded for the Trojanettes. Westmoreland will be the batter. Still only 1 out for Barren County here in the top of the ninth.
So Jones is on third. Shea Bogue via the courtesy runner Commons is on second, and now Elkins on first with Westmoreland in her 5th at bat.
And here's Branham's pitch. Fouls it off to the left.
Westmoreland struck out, grounded to second, got a base hit and flown out to the that's the left fielder.
Oh, 0-1 to Westmoreland as Jones is at third, Commons at second, and Elkins at first.
Yeah. Come on, Chloe.
I'd like to see a hit over the fence.
I'd like to see a hit. Don't be
just
greedy.
A hit?
Don't be greedy.
I guess I'm greedy. I get excited when I hit a home run or something.
I like the fireworks. I don't think they have any of those lined up if anybody hits it over the fence, but we'll just take a little bit more offensive excitement as they brought the infield in.
And it's fouled off down the first base line, and that went into our pond over there on the right side.
Hit it off the end of the bat. Couldn't get that bat head around there. So 1-2 to Westmoreland.
We have a lot more fans in the parking structure now, from the top level to the bottom level. Every level have people in it.
Yeah, I assume that second game should have started by now, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to have been like a 7:30 start, but not going to happen. It's way more like 8:30. Here is Brandon with a pitch, and that one's popped out toward the left. Charging for it's the left fielder. She'll make the catch. Everybody will stay put. 2 outs for the Trojanettes. Brings up Adley Cunningham for Barren County. Here at the top of the ninth, Barren County has scored 2 runs to take a 6-4 lead over the Lady Panthers.
So She was pinch hit for by Price. So she's re-entered again. So if you take her out again, obviously she can't come in again. So we need a big hit. She got one to start the game. We need one here.
And that pitch looked good.
Yeah, been a good one to let go.
Strike.
Let go of it there and see. Put a charge into it.
South Warren, Franklin Simpson, the late game tonight. Championships tomorrow at 6. Here's the pitch, and that's going to drop for a hit. How about 2 more to score?
Hadley Cunningham, big game for her. Wow. 2 hits. She just hits 172. She's got 2 hits on the night, and that second hit gets her 2 RBIs, and more importantly, a 4-run lead and a 4 spot here in the ninth from the Trojanettes. And we've officially batted around here.
Yeah, we're going back to, let's see. We still got Kira Moore.
Yeah, but everybody's been
through, yeah.
And so that's
where we started at.
Elkins is now on third. Cunningham is on first.
Yes.
Right?
So we had Jones to score and Commons to score.
This bookkeeping's difficult. And
I need a different book. I need to get you a different book.
And I'll say this, even though she struck out there to end the 8th, that was about a 15-pitch at bat from Kira Moore. That was just an awesome at bat and an awesome battle. See if we can win one here.
And that pitch in the dirt before it got to the plate by Branham. I kind of wonder what the pitch count is.
I don't know. I'm not fancy enough to have that game changer
I'm not
yet.
Sure. Yeah, I don't know much about it either.
More technology.
Pitch count from Bogue and from Branham here tonight. Here's the pitch from Branham, and he's going to call that one a ball. Just a tad low, 2 balls and a strike to Kira Moore. Barren County has scored 4 runs here in the top of the ninth.
Tight but consistent. I guess I'm a pitcher's umpire. I've got a huge strike zone.
Well, you did umpire for several years.
A long time.
Yeah. And that's down the left field line for a foul. 2-2-2.
Strikes and outs get you home. That's what I always used to say. Balls prolong a game.
Yeah.
You're here to see offense and make them swing, right?
And Barren County with 13 hits.
I still think we're short.
I think about 15. I think it should be about 15.
I'll count them up later.
2-2 pitch coming from Branham, and that one hooked out to the left field.
She's working the lines.
Yep. Another foul ball. Barron's got some cushion now with an 8-4 lead. Trying to extend it here in the top of the ninth.
We got 13 hits. What's he got? Well, he finally caught up with him.
Oh, okay. Well, 13 is correct. And the pitch is just outside. Full count here with a Riley Dental Group full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Adley,
2 runners on.
Adley will take off here.
160 pitches for Branham is what I've got here. Whew. Branson London keeping up with it. 120 for Bogue. And that one is going to go left center. It's going to be caught out there by Morgan.
Valiant effort.
But that ends the inning. But, hey, how about this? 4 runs scored for the Trojanettes in the top of the ninth. It's 8-4. Barren County over Cumberland County. Back with the bottom of the ninth in 1 minute on WCLU Sports.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
When trying to find a bank that satisfies, everyone wants more of this. But where do you go to find great savings and friendly service all in one? A Kasasa account at the People's Bank. Kasasa accounts offer high interest, cash back, and automatic savings growth. Whether you open a Kasasa Cash, Kasasa Cash Back, or Kasasa Saver, your earnings will be through the roof. Come see the People's Bank in Cave City or Glasgow and see the difference in savings and service. Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact the People's Bank for details. Member FDIC.
pitched in a game this year.
I would say so.
Has to be.
They've got a ton of games.
Correct.
They've got a ton of games, but a ton of their games that they've had have been short ones. They've got a lot of wins, 17-1, 17-0, things like that. So I'd say this is probably as deep as she's gone in a game. 111 and 106 were the previous two totals in our games.
Here's Bogue's pitch, and it just misses outside.
8-9-1.
Yeah, Lily Schrock, Jordy McDonald, Kenzie Willen here in the bottom of the ninth.
Schrock does have a hit flown out to center field and grounded out to the third baseman.
Here's Bogue's pitch, and it's a strike to Schrock. Got the outside corner.
When I say there's a frog hair's difference between the first pitch and the second pitch, I'm not lying. I mean, they're almost look identical.
Yeah.
I'm sure StatCast or whatever that is they use at the majors would say a little bit different, but they're close.
Bogue fires it in, and it's outside.
That one tailed out.
Yep, for ball 2. Trojanettes score 4 runs in the top of the ninth inning. To lead it by 4 runs, 8-4.
Take a deep breath and pitch with the lead.
Yep. And here's the pitch to Schrock. This is outside a little low, too. 3-1 now to Schrock. Or is it 2-1?
It is 3-1. It should be 3-1.
Okay.
Schrock was in this position earlier, and I kind of said just make her put it in play, and she did, and got an RBI to put their first run up.
Here's Bogue. That one fouled out to the right, into the street. Trojanettes trying to get to the regional championship for the second time in 3 years. Have never won the regional title.
Closest we had was
2010
when Coach Vaughn coached.
Yep. Ground ball. Oh, nice stop by Bogue over to Cunningham. 1 down.
Stuck her glove out, and how about a 1-3 put out to start the ninth? We actually probably. That was the game. That was one of the last times I've been up here. That's when we had a CD player, and I was playing commercials from a CD.
That's right.
Me and John were up here.
Yeah,
and
you filled in for me that day.
That was the best chance we probably ever had to win a region.
Yeah.
And just couldn't get it done.
Here is Bogue. And there's a strike delivered to McDonald.
The first one is such just a breath of fresh air. And what I mean is the first out. You get that first one, especially a comebacker to you where you make a good play at it and throw a strike over to first, you kind of can breathe a little bit easier.
And a swing and a miss by McDonald for strike number 2.
But you got it 2 more to get, especially McDonald, who you hit to start the 7th and kind of fueled their comeback. So she's been on twice free passes.
Bogue fires it in. And it's fouled off by McDonald at the plate.
Foul back. Whew.
0-2 the count to McDonald. Kenzie Willen on deck. So we go back to the top of the order for the Lady Panthers. The 0-2 pitch from Bogue.
Upstairs.
Yep.
Little high.
1-2. To Jordy McDonald.
And those I've said this a couple of times tonight. Those are waste pitches. You don't expect them to be called strikes, but you were trying to get them to chase something out of the zone when you have a head in the count.
How about a strikeout for Bogue? An SERTC strikeout. That's the second out of the inning for Cumberland County. They're down to 1 more out. And Kenzie Willen and her 5th at bat.
That was
try to keep the game going.
That was Shea's 5th strikeout. Willen has 2 of those 5 steps to the plate here as they're down to their final out. Down 4. Nobody on the pass.
And the pitch to Willen. Chops it. And couldn't be stopped by Moore. Made a diving move for it. Goes into left field for a base hit for Kenzie Willen.
You weren't going to probably have a really good chance to throw her out even if you were able to get that.
And Molly Vincent coming up to the plate for Cumberland County. Here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
And this is the 5th time through their order now. The difference in 13 hits and 9 hits is we've gotten to the top of our order quicker. We've gotten through the top of that order. They're just now getting there for the 5th time.
And here's the pitch to Vincent. Misses inside.
I really like the pitch. I thought it was a strike.
I thought it was too. I thought it got the inside part of the plate there.
I thought it got the inside third.
Yeah. Here's a pitch. Check swing, yes.
Couldn't hold up there. Didn't even have to check that down to third to even the count. Runner on first doesn't hurt you whatsoever. So if she steals, goes, you pay no attention to her. You worry completely about the batter.
1-1 from Pogue. Tad low on that pitch.
Yeah.
2 balls and a strike to Vincent with Willen at first. 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. Vincent trying to keep it alive for Cumberland County. Trojanettes with a 4-run lead. And here's Pogue. Her pitch comes in. Misses high on that one.
Got to be high. Got to be high because it got the plate.
Yeah.
That's mask high, though. That's right below the letters. 3-1.
Wow.
Don't sweat it. You don't want to put something right down the middle that she can do something with. But you want to challenge just a little bit.
3-1 pitch from Pogue. And that's going to walk her. Pitch was low and away.
Very conservative there, and Darryl will take his second mound visit. To base on balls and moves Whelan up to second. Vincent now on first.
Maddie Cooksey will be the batter as Coach Terrell Murphy in the circle there with his infielders. 8-4 Trojanettes. 4 runs scored in the top of the ninth.
I think that's just her second base on balls. Actually, let's say third.
And that was a quick conversation.
Yeah. And here's what that says. You got a 4-run lead. You need 1 out, go get it. It's as simple as that. When you've trusted somebody for, what do we got? When you've trusted somebody for 227, make it 237 innings this year.
Yeah.
You don't have to have much of a conversation.
And over 3,000 pitches.
Yeah.
Over 3,000 pitches for Pogue, and here's her pitch on this one. And it's going to be high for ball 1.
That was a great-looking pitch. That was a changeup that I thought just died in the zone.
Yeah. Runners at first and second for Cumberland County. Here's Pogue's pitch. That looked good all the way.
Finally get one there.
It was a count up at 1 ball, 1 strike.
Cooksey does have a couple base hits tonight. A couple of flyouts other than that.
Barren County just 2 strikes away from moving to the championship game. Here's the pitch, and that is going to hook out to the left side. Is it going to be caught? It is!
What a play by Josie Moore.
What a diving catch by Josie Moore in foul territory, and this ball game is over. The Trojanettes are going to the championship.
Extra innings have been really good at the Trojanettes this tournament season. 10 innings to take down the Lady Scotties to get to the district championship game, won that, and then in the district finals to get to the region championship, you beat Cumberland County in 9 very competitive innings. Very, very good Cumberland County team, but a very resilient group of Trojanettes too. Great win.
The magic season comes to an end for Cumberland County with 35 wins, 4 losses, 2 of those losses to Barren County. And the Trojanettes will go in as a winner of the bracket. They go into the championship tomorrow night at 6 to face either South Warren or Franklin Simpson with a record of 19-7 on the season. We'll take a 3-minute break and come back with our postgame brought to you by TJ Regional Health. Trojanettes win at 8-4 over Cumberland County in 9 innings of play. Back in 3 minutes on WCLU Sports.
Dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your source for power and information.
Extreme Health Club and Extreme Fitness for Women, both with 24-hour access. And Extreme Blend Smoothie Bar to help you refuel and recover. Over 8,000 square feet of weights in Extreme Health Club and ladies only at Extreme Fitness for Women, including tanning beds, both with access to saunas, infrared saunas, and the 90-degree saline therapy pool. You'll love the wide variety of classes with experienced instructors. Personal training is available and with the best in the business. Call or stop by today and see what everybody's talking about. Maximize your internet experience with the SCRTC Wi-Fi app. Your home network at your fingertips. Personalized settings to enhance your Wi-Fi performance. Parental control features that provide peace of mind. Set screen time limits and more. Protect your network from malware, intrusions, and virus threats. Fiber fast internet, customer service, and managed Wi-Fi solutions from SCRTC.
If you've been thinking about straightening your smile, but want something simple and subtle, Riley Dental Group has the perfect solution. Sure Smile Clear Aligners offer an easy, comfortable, nearly invisible way to transform your smile. It all starts with a quick, non-invasive digital scan. No messy impressions, no metal brackets, just advanced technology creating a customized plan just for you. You'll wear a series of clear aligners designed to gently guide your teeth into place. Call Riley Dental Group today to schedule your free consultation.
Hey there, this is Billy with Southern States Glasgow.
And I'm Lindsay. A lot of people think we're just a farm store.
But we're so much more. From pet food and propane to lawn and garden supplies, we've got what you need every day of the year.
And don't forget the trusted advice, whether it's caring for your cattle, your backyard chickens, or your front yard grass.
Southern States Glasgow, locally owned, farmer friendly, and always here to help.
Southern States, your all-season solution.
But tomorrow night at 6 o'clock to face either South Warren or Franklin Simpson. South Warren 39-0, number one of the state, taking on Franklin Simpson the second game tonight. But the Trojanettes won it in 9 innings here by a score of 8-4. Trojanettes started off with 2 runs in the first inning. They had 1 run in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, and 4 in the 9th. Cumberland County 1 run in the 2nd, 2 in the 6th, and 1 in the 7th, which came back to tie it up at 4-4 to go extra innings. But 4 runs by Barren County in the top of the 9th, and they win it by a score of 8-4 to move to 19-7 of the year. And Cumberland County season coming to a close at 35-4.
Let's see, where do you want me to start here? We'll start with Cumberland County. Cumberland County just used one person in the circle tonight. She gave up, Branham pitched 9 innings, gave up 15 hits, 8 runs. 4 of those 8 were earned. We talked about that in the pregame. If we could get some unearned runs, it's going to help us tremendously. Well, half of our runs were unearned. She walked 2 of us and struck out 9 for the game. She had 162 pitches. Wow. 162 pitches tonight. Faced 45 Trojanettes as we were able to go through the lineup exactly 5 times. Bogue tonight in the circle, she pitched 9 complete, gave up 8 hits, 4 run, 3 of those earned, 3 base on balls, and struck out 5 Lady Panthers. She pitched 140 pitches, faced 39 batters, 83 of the 140 were strikes. So we'll look at their lineup real quick. Wheeling for them, she was 2 of 5, struck out twice. Vincent was 1 of 3, scored a run, drove in a run, walked 1 time. Cooksey was 2 of 5, scored 1 of their runs. Myatt 0 of 4, struck out once. Morgan 0 of 3, but did score a run because she walked 1 time. Branham 1 hit in 4 at-bats, and that was an RBI that she had in that 1 hit. Scott also 1 of 4 with an RBI, and Schrock 1 of 4 with an RBI. McDonald in the 9-hole there was 0 of 2, but did score a run because she walked in 1 of her at-bats. So overall, 4 runs on 8 hits 5 strikeouts and 3 walks for the Lady Panthers. For the Trojanettes tonight, Lily Elmore was 2 of 5 at the plate, 1 run. Moore was 2 of 5, scored 2 runs. Nora Shirley was 1 of 4 and scored 2 runs as well. Audrey Jones, 2 big hits tonight. I may nominate her for player of the game. From that 4 spot, she drove in 2 runs in 2 of 5 and also scored a run herself. Shea Bogue, another candidate there, another big night at the plate, 3 of 5 with 2 RBIs. Elkins 1 of 4 with a walk. Westmoreland 1 of 5. Cunningham 2 of 3. Another bright spot for the Trojanettes tonight from the 8-hole there. I thought Adley was big at the plate, had 2 RBIs as well. Price was 0 of 1 pinch hit for Cunningham one time. Moore was 0 of 4. Wheeler batted for her one time, and Addie in that pinch hit spot got a hit and drove in a run. That was a big one for us as well. So 8 runs, 15 hits. Walked twice and struck out 9 times for the Trojanettes tonight. Overall, just a terrific, gutsy performance that gets you into regional championship against a heavy favorite, more than likely South Warren. But you played them early in the year, one of the first games, and if we play them again, you just got to show up tomorrow and see what happens.
Yeah, I think they lost to them 11-0 in 5, but that was back in March. That's back at the beginning of the year. Those are our game stats brought to you by McDonald's. Now our play of the game brought to you by CPC Commodities.
We kind of nominated Ray earlier in the game, that little play on second base. It was a terrific defensive play. We went through there. You got to, again, think Shay in the circle for player of the game. You got to think about everybody that came up big. I think probably facing what could be your last game, that Cunningham had one of her better games, 2 of 3 with a couple of RBIs. We talked about Shea 3 of 5 with a couple of RBIs, Jones 2 for 5 with a couple of RBIs. Like all of those really good opportunities for a player of the game for you tonight.
We'll take whatever we can get on this one. I don't think it was a whole team effort on this one tonight. Southern States brings you our player of the game, CPC Commodities, our play of the game. And we're back here tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, with the first pitch between Barren County and either South Warren or Franklin Simpson. More than likely, it would have to be a huge miracle upset for Franklin Simpson to defeat South Warren tonight in this second game. But we're back about 5:45 will be our broadcast time tomorrow here from the WKU Lady Toppers Softball Complex. Again, the final score, Barren County 8, Cumberland County 4 in 9 innings. For Robert Bauer, our studio producer Jake Norris, and for Carter Alls with BC Live, I'm Jay Turner. Until tomorrow night, thanks for being with us. So long, everybody, from Bowling Green.